notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co.
All right, good morning and welcome in here on this Tuesday morning as we are live from our Southern Regional Medical Center studios here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Shout out to the team at SRMC as they're located in Baton Rouge, Lafayette, Shreveport. Three great cities in the great state of Louisiana. They take great care of Louisiana at Southern Regional Medical Center. It is your choice where you go for your medical care. Southern Regional Medical Center should be that choice in Baton Rouge, Lafayette, and Shreveport. We appreciate them taking great care of us and bringing you Tingle and Co. every single day, which is brought to you by FANDUEL. FANDUEL brings you our show Monday through Friday. Every time we're live, it's because of our friends over at FANDUEL. You see that spinning FANDUEL logo up in the top left-hand corner. Not too much going on right now in the world of athletics, but you can always go over to FANDUEL and check out some futures for NCAA football, get a preview of what the 2026 season will look like. They've got Week 0 and Week 1 game lines out with, of course, LSU and Clemson taking place on September 5th, 39 days away, and the current line via our friends over at FanDuel, as I'm scrolling down to it right now, has LSU favored by 10.5 points. So it's gone down a point. I believe it was at 11.5 not too long ago. Now 10.5 point favorites is LSU with minus 420 on the money line and the over-under at 50.5 points for September 5th in the Real Death Valley. But good morning to all of you. We appreciate everybody starting their morning with us here at Tingle & Co. Wyatt, Christian, LC. Good morning, fellas. How are we doing?
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
Doing well. You too?
Yeah, good morning.
No fake juice. Glimmer said he needs real juice, so do
real
it again.
Juice, Christy. Where's your real juice?
Already used it. Good morning.
Oh,
okay. I gotcha.
OJ.
Nice.
They always thought it was
Juice
nice.
is
It was
loose.
actually a screwdriver.
Wyatt, how are you, sir?
I feel like I'm the opposite of Christian. He's riding in on his high horse today. I feel fucking awful.
Yeah.
Tough morning for me, but that's all right.
Drop
Happy to
by.
be here.
That's all right. That's all right. Still made it in.
Trust the
Of
process.
course.
I
Wyatt.
appreciate
Trust
that. And
the
appreciate
process.
everybody starting their morning with us here at Tingle & Co. as we are live from our SRMC studios. Today, we will have Zack Nagy join us in a little under 15 minutes, 8:30 a.m. this morning. Zach over at 24/7 Sports doing great work for Go 24/7. We saw him in Tampa last week for LSU Media Days. He made his way over, or for SEC Media Days. He made his way over for LSU on a Wednesday and Thursday. Got to talk to him a little bit there and ready to recap everything we took away from last week and what that's got us prepared for coming soon with fall camp right around the corner. This week into next week will be a real nice preview for fall camp, which I believe should be getting kicked off relatively soon for LSU football. But 8:30 this morning, we'll have Zack Nagy join us, and then we will also talk a little bit of running backs today. We were going to start with quarterbacks, of course, but we've scheduled a quarterback to join us to talk about quarterbacks tomorrow. And
Get
Rowan
your
Davey.
I was gonna say get your guesses in the comments.
Of which quarterback is
Yeah,
going to join
who do you
the
think
show.
we could get?
But we will have a quarterback in here tomorrow to preview the quarterbacks ahead of fall camp. Thought it would be pretty cool to just rattle off a couple of questions to preview what fall camp could look like, kind of set our expectations pre-fall camp. So then once LSU's coming out of it, getting ready for game number 1, we can then reevaluate said questions and also state new questions that we might have going into the season. So super excited for football to get here. Just can't stop talking about it. Really, how was Michael? How was Jay Mitch? How was mic'd up last night?
Interesting. Haven't seen the boys in a well. We saw Jay Mitch for SEC
did.
Media Days.
Shout out to the barbershop.
Shout out to the barbershop. Did a phenomenal job, as we all saw. Kirby Smart got some. I think there's a Lane Kiffin preview coming out soon. But interesting to talk to the boys again because I hadn't talked to the group in almost 2 weeks and on the show. And so we did. We revisited some of what Jay Mitch did on SC Media Days, what we did, just kind of the whole journey, because Mikey was extremely interested in the goings-on of Tampa, Florida, and regretful. And I was like, it would have made the trip a lot different had you gone.
Had we had a former Tampa Bay Ray with us?
Oh, not only that, absolutely, but somebody to give us where should we go?
Right.
Instead of just like, oh, we're going to the rallying of the nerds every night.
Yeah, we are.
And nobody's going to talk to anybody.
Nope, but free food and free drink.
Let's see how drunk these people can get, how quickly.
In 2 hours.
Yeah, how quickly they can do it. Because there were some people out there that were buckled.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was good to see.
Oh, our boy from Georgia.
Yes.
He was feeling it.
He was the most vocal.
Yeah.
And
he
I don't think
was.
he realized it yet. Or he's a terrible person.
Or a little bit of both. The Buccaneers Stadium was not ready for him.
No.
No.
Or it was.
No, but it was
he
a great
wasn't ready
time.
for
It
Buccaneers
was.
Stadium.
But good to see the fellas back together last night.
It was.
So Mikey was in studio. It was always nice.
Yeah, that was nice. And then the tried to hit on some Logan Schmidt news, but nothing really out as of now. So people tuned in for
Very
that.
quiet.
It's just still all quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah.
So we will see what happens in that regard. But it is an interesting, last little, with no sports to talk about, essentially, as we preview football.
Little fodder.
Yeah, and it's still one more thing for LSU baseball over here. It's like, okay, I'll get my hopes up for the highest ranked player in the class to see if he'll commit or not. Or not commit, but ultimately show up.
See what make it to campus. Yeah.
So he did that.
It is nice. They have not given us, or they have not given us something to talk about anytime we've needed it. That's what I kind of look back at this past offseason. It's like the season itself kind of sucked, but it wraps up, and then you're able to roll through the dead period between football and baseball with all of the Kiffin, Will Wade news. Then you get into baseball, and you have the Will Wade news. Then you also have the baseball season, which has its ups and downs. And then the offseason itself kicks off for baseball, and it's just kind of rolled on through with all this positive news of the portal for football, basketball, baseball, the coaching changes, all of that. It has been quite the offseason, quite the year for LSU athletics, and super excited for what's to come as well. But like I said, Zack Nagy will join us in about 10 minutes to recap last week. But we are 39 days away from LSU football. We are inching closer to 1 month until kickoff. Man, I cannot wait. And I've had many people reach out just talking about game number 1 for LSU, of the excitement level. Like people that, like we were talking to Charles yesterday, that aren't really like even die-hard football fans. Which game number 1, big-time game against Clemson, was going to bring everybody out anyways. But the excitement level around what this first game is going to be, I just don't know if I can remember a time that it was this high before. Like going into a season, because there are so many question marks. There are so many new faces. There are so many exciting things going on around it. It's going to be special. Like the season is a long season. We can all predict what we think the year is going to look like. There's one guarantee, and really 2 guarantees. I can guarantee you game number 1 in Death Valley is going to be unbelievable from an atmosphere standpoint. And I can guarantee you week 3 is going to be maybe the craziest football game any of us have ever seen. So we'll see. But 39 days away, Wyatt, what were our 39 days countdown plays?
So I had a couple today. First of all, we got a number, which couldn't think of many 39s for LSU, but I was doing some research. I actually didn't know this until I looked this up last night. Russell Gage actually started off as a defensive back. I knew that part of it. I didn't know he ever wore 39 as a freshman.
Shout out to Russell Gage.
Shout out Russell Gage. I wanted to put his little end around against Auburn in there, but I decided against it. But the plays we've got 2 39-yard passing touchdowns.
2 excellent choices.
2 great choices, right? Jamarcus Russell to early Doucette to beat Arizona State.
Yeah,
look, watch the end of this clip. It's so
go up and get it early.
Go up and get it early. Had plenty of room, plenty of time.
We're good. We're all good. We're all good. Yep, we're good.
Touchdown! Touchdown!
Cut the cameras.
Cut it.
Cut the cameras.
Incredible. So that's yeah.
Yep. Hey, the ground.
Ground caused the fumble.
Yeah, we're good.
Look,
that is a catch.
how that's a touchdown and Barry and Browns against Clemson is not. I'll never understand.
This is a better rule.
See, and this is LC. This is LC's take. When you can replay it to death, you see a lot of things.
There is some credence to it, like.
You lose this moment.
Yeah, no, look, there is some credence to it where it's like replay is taking away from it, where it's like, look, you see it on the field, 39-yard passing touchdown from Spencer Ware. Rank does not matter what your record is. You know, as an LSU or a Florida or an Auburn fan going into that game, it is an absolute clusterfuck of 60 minutes of football, and you
Don't bet on it.
No, don't bet on it. Just win. If you just fucking get through it, I don't care if it's in Baton Rouge, in Auburn, in Gainesville.
It could be played on the moon.
Exactly. Just get the win. We move on to next week.
You know the jersey combo every time.
Mm-hmm. It slaps.
They are. It is. Yeah, that's a good point.
And
it meshes well.
See, I didn't like when Florida went all orange against us.
No, yeah,
that bothered me because I think
I
Florida
agree.
has great uniforms. I think they have the best helmet in college football. But I didn't like when they went all orange. That's why we
It's
lost
like
in
it's like
2016.
Bama going all white against LSU. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, that's not.
That's
possible.
never happened.
What's their other jersey? What's their away?
Red and
Yeah.
white.
Who?
No, I'm talking Bama. What's their alternate?
They have 2
They
uniforms.
would
red
Yeah,
and
what's
white.
the one they don't wear?
They would wear white.
Yeah, right, all white.
Yeah.
Well, they wear all white.
No,
They
I'm
just
saying
wouldn't
against
wear it
LSU.
Oh, yeah, they can't
Which
wear it
will
against
never
LSU.
happen.
Yeah.
LSU always wear white.
There you go. We got there.
Thank you.
But yeah, well, the good thing is, talking about the Auburn game, you have that on the schedule this year. And there's been a lot of conversation around it. I know you were big on it at first. We had a little bit of conversation when we saw that it was a morning game, which was a nice, everybody kind of collect themselves, take a breath, that it's not a night game in Jordan-Hare. But there's a lot to talk about with the schedule that we will 1,000% get to as the year continues to roll on. But we will recap last week, SEC Media Days, get you ready for fall camp and for the 2026 football season, which kicks off. And like Wyatt said, 39 days in reference to Russell Gage, who started his career in the number 39 as a defensive back, the 39-yard touchdown from Jamarcus to Early, and the 39-yard passing touchdown from Spencer Ware to Reuben Randall. And Christian,
I've ruined that.
you
name.
have. Go ahead and tell everybody. Now you need to explain it to the class because it's thrown off the
Well,
show
you can
here.
also get your steak Alfred Blue too.
Yeah, that is true.
We get Alfred blue cheese.
So,
Reuben Randall sandwich.
When we were at SEC Media Days, we were trying to think of
we were delirious
and food
at this point.
and how we can
we were doing it. So we were doing like an SEC Media Day themed menu.
Yes,
essentially because whatever the lunch was, and we settled on how could we make this LSU.
How do we think of LSU players' names fit in with food names? So we thought of Whitskit sandwich for Whit Weeks.
Yes.
We thought of Diet Dottery Pepper for Diet Dr. Pepper.
Sam lettuce.
We thought Sam Levitt, Sam lettuce, and
Pat mac and cheese
over the weekend.
That one
Pat
was
mac and cheese. That was a little extra. That was dessert. And over the weekend, I was just randomly just started thinking about it here and there. Every time I get bored, I'll start thinking about it, and I thought of a filet mignon. So I said Delane Mignon.
Yes.
And then I was like, okay, so what's
how can
next
you order
to this?
that steak?
What, can I do a wine joke with this? Can I do a side joke with this? And I was like, wait, the rarity. And then I was thinking of as a server, how would you like your steak, sir? And I said, Spencer Ware. And I was like, I'm literally so good at, I'm literally the best at this ever. And I couldn't wait to tell the guys on Monday. I thought of this on, Saturday. I texted Noah. I was like, dude, I literally have the best name for food. LSU football player relate. You wouldn't believe it. And I wouldn't tell him. And then I got here Monday, and I dropped it on him.
Spencer Ware.
It was
so good. That's terrible.
It's
Shout
great.
out Spencer Ware.
Christian was. It was his probably, aside from doing the actual work, it was probably his best work that we did.
It was.
And so I can see why I still think about it. I'm good at this.
Yeah, outside of videoing the press conferences, it was his
That's what we look forward to the most.
food jokes. But we appreciate all of you starting your morning with us. We'll take a quick break here. We'll come back with Zack Nagy of Go 24/7 over with 24/7 Sports right after this.
Wardo's was created in honor of Alan Ward Branning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granning at GOMART and On The Go Deli.
GOMART has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff,
where everyone is family.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's repair, a replacement, or storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
All right, welcome back here as we open up or close out hour number 1 on this Tuesday morning. We continue the LSU football conversation.
I'm waiting for
after SEC Media Days, and of course prior to fall games. He's not in?
No.
He texted me, said he's in the lobby waiting.
I started it.
It's all right, we'll get that figured out. He'll be in here soon enough. Zack Nagy, of course, from Go 24/7 Sports will join us. We saw him in Tampa during SEC Media Days covering the Tigers, in which, like we spoke about yesterday, thought it was a huge success for LSU last week. Just all the conversation around the Tigers, of course, throughout the week. And then on Thursday when they finally took the podium, Lane Kiffin, TJ Daugherty, Whit Weeks, and Trey Green all delivered excellent performances.
There he is.
And were able to put on be good representations of the Tigers. But we will recap Media Days and preview fall camp right now with Zack Nagy from 24/7 Sports, Go 24/7. Zack, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good morning, fellas. How we feeling?
We're doing well. How was your travel back here?
Man, it was good. We took a couple of days. We drove back. We hit Panama City on the way back, hit Pensacola on the way back, and then New Orleans and Baton Rouge. So we made it a little bit of a road trip, but it was fun, man. It was a good week. Out in Tampa, obviously, we learned a lot about this program and what's in store. So excited to talk a little bit about it, fellas.
Yeah, I'll start with just LSU overall in Tampa. Obviously, LSU is a huge topic of conversation throughout the week before they even took the podium. You heard about them on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday with these national championship or bust conversations, all the narratives that were being pushed. And then they go out there on Thursday and speak Lane Kiffin, TJ Daugherty, Whit Weeks, and Trey Green. What was your overall thoughts and takeaways from the week from an LSU standpoint?
Yeah, I think first things first, man. We've seen this program up close and personal. We know that it's national championship or bust in the building for this team. Do I think that those are realistic expectations? When you look at the financial investment that they put in the program, absolutely. But man, to put that on their back is so challenging. And I think the national pundits are doing what they're supposed to do, right? Create headlines, continue to put these expectations on Lane Kiffin so that they can tear him down if he doesn't reach them. But to think that this team is going to come in here and kind of trot their way to a natty in year one is a really, really lofty expectation for this program. I know that they have a really strong roster in place, but man, that initial takeaway for me was the amount of media people that just continued to say that they have to win a natty in year one. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy the way that everybody kept talking about this program. But for me, a really good takeaway from Lane Kiffin was the way that they're constructing this roster, basically saying that they're going to take advantage of the system until the system is fixed, talking about how a salary cap needs to be put in place, a rookie salary cap as well, kind of for these true freshmen. So it was a really good week. I really enjoyed listening to Lane before he took the podium. I enjoyed listening to him at the podium. I think doing his 17-minute filibuster was awesome. That way he only had to field 4 questions from the media there in attendance. So really good job by Lane, really good job by Whit, Trades, and TJ. Strong week for the LSU brand, of course, like you said. All the buzz leading up to Thursday with them in Tampa.
Absolutely, and I do think it's interesting because we were talking about, because we were there from Tuesday on, so we saw the national coverage of LSU because they talked about LSU every day. It was Tuesday, Wednesday leading into the actual day LSU was there. So I do want to ask you, for like the fringe fan or the maybe not people who are as invested in us, like don't have Go 247 or don't have On 3 or whatever it is, or listen to podcasts the way that we do and cover the team, like the fringe fan that sees it on SEC Network, do you think that actually plays a part in how they view LSU football this year? It's like, I heard it was national championship or bust, and that's all they see.
No doubt. I think when you talk about a $40 million+ roster, you talk about the star-studded staff, you talk about the investment, of course, in Sam Levitt, Jordan Seaton, Prince Uman-Mielen. I mean, I think a lot of people are going to go in here and say that if they don't win a national championship, it's a failure. And I think that those expectations are unrealistic. I think to go out and win a natty in year one would be unbelievable. My really kind of goal for this team would be to make the CFP. And if you win a game in the CFP, that's a big-time win for this program. It sets the stage for the future years of Lane Kiffin. But Lloyd, to your question, yeah, I think not to a quote-unquote casual fan, but to people who were watching SEC Media Days, watching on SEC Network, hearing all this buzz about the program, yeah, I think those people would probably say if they don't win a natty, it would be a quote-unquote failure. And I just don't think that would be the case.
Yeah, that's how the arguments start. Whenever you get together with family and friends and to get the duck camp, it's like, oh, God, I don't think we're on the same page here. All LSU, like LSU fans. But it's like, oh, I don't know where you got this from. And then to see it play out that way is like, I understand how people can form their narratives whenever they're basically, you were told to think this for 3 days. And if you don't dive into it, then it's like, oh, you don't really know who's in your running back room. You don't know who the wide receivers are. Like, all of these different things. They've never played together. And like, they can make in why you don't think it's national championship or bust. But if you're told to think that, then I get it.
Well, dude, that's our lives, right? Like being people who cover the team and see, firsthand what this team looks like and hearing about the financial investment. You go to Thanksgiving dinner, you go to, the summer camp, wherever you're at.
It's basically
with the
work.
family, friend, etc. Everybody's going to sit back and say, well, if this team doesn't win a natty, then screw whoever created the roster, right? So everybody's always going to find ways to talk smack on Lane Kiffin. It's just who he is. He's a polarizing figure. Everybody wants to tear down polarizing figures. I think that when you look at it from kind of the top down, if they make the CFP and win a game in year one, that's an awesome achievement for this program, especially the way that they're continuing to elevate after the Brian Kelly era. I think that the national pundits are doing what they're supposed to do by putting lofty expectations, but I'll tell you what, this team has a lot of hurdles that they have to jump over in order to get to that goal. And it all starts with week 1 against Clemson.
And when you hear from the players, of course, I think it was all eyes on Lane Kiffin on Thursday. But I thought, and kind of our crew's takeaway was that just so impressed with Whit Weeks, TJ Daugherty, Trey Des Green, the way they held themselves, carried themselves, and spoke about this program. And the smiles and just all of those things that go into it. What were some of your key takeaways and thoughts on those 3 guys and how they represented LSU?
Yeah, I think first thing I got to say, man, shout out to Tingle and Co team. Man, y'all are asking some great questions. Y'all had some good buzz.
Appreciate that.
Walking with Whit, walking with the players out of interviews and stuff, man. Y'all are doing some good stuff. So I got to give you y'all's flowers there. That was awesome to watch. And when it comes to, the overall kind of takeaways from them and stuff, Whit Weeks is just always a class act. The best thing that I took away from him was basically, him talking about how he hasn't felt this healthy and hasn't felt this great since his sophomore campaign. Last year was a major challenge for him, both physically and mentally, just dealing with that ankle injury every single week, going through rehab and just not feeling like the Whit Weeks that we know, who's an All-American candidate. So to continue to hear him saying he's healthy was awesome. For Trey, it's just talking about his usage in this offense and how the creativity is really going to allow him to expand his role and be the Trey Green that we know. The 6'7", 240-pound monster who really has the chance to lead this team in a bunch of statistical categories. And he talked about that. He has big-time goals for himself. He has big-time expectations. So to hear that firsthand was awesome. And then TJ Daugherty, we knew that he was going to get hammered with Ole Miss questions left and right. I think he handled them with class. But nonetheless, really good showing. Was, of course, a little skeptical on the TJ Daugherty pick. Would have loved to have seen Jordan Seaton or Prince Umanmielen. But after talking to TJ and getting his perspective on everything, it's clear as day why they picked him to represent the program at SEC Media Days, man. He was awesome. So a great week for the program. Love the picks from all 3 players. Love their comments. Super excited to see how they handle fall camp.
Yeah, how much did their answers and Kiffin's answers, just really SEC Media Days overall, kind of play into your mindset going into fall camp and kind of set your expectations or create maybe the narratives you'll have going into fall camp and how you'll watch this team?
Yeah, I think it's a good question. I think it continues to set the stage for if you don't go 10-2.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of unhappy fans. You continue to talk to Lane Kiffin and what he says about Sam Levitt and how strong he feels about him, and he's going to be the engine that allows this team to go. This program, LSU will only go as far as Sam Levitt takes them.
Yeah.
You need him to be healthy. You need him to have rapport with the offense. And you need to continue to see him ascend during fall camp and then into week 1, ultimately against Clemson. I'll tell you what, after seeing what Lane's comments were on Sam, continuing to praise him, hearing Trey Des Green say, we knew he was a competitor, but seeing it firsthand changes the perspective on everything. So my overall takeaway after SEC Media Days and the overall trajectory of the team, man, is going to be that you got to go 10-2. I think a lot of people are going to sit back and say maybe a 9-3 SEC team can make the playoff this year, and I think that, a bold take would be, yes, that's the case, but to ensure that, you got to go 10-2. And after seeing Lane's comments with TJ, Trey Des, yeah, I think you got to go 10-2. That's a really, really big takeaway after last week.
In addition to that, last week, I mean, we all focus on LSU, but we hear from every program in the SEC. Which of the programs and teams that LSU is going to face this season kind of stood out to you that you got to hear from last week?
Look, I know everybody's going to hate this, and I get it. Like, I completely get it, and I'll take whatever, hate people want to give me, but damn, Pete Golding was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean,
100%.
damn. Like, he was awesome. And I think a lot of people knew that would be the case because once you get the chance to talk to Pete and see him at the podium and address the media, just more and more love would be going his way. And I know LSU fans don't want to hear that. I completely get it, right? But you're talking about a Hammond, Louisiana native, a guy who was born in the Bayou State, represents it. And for him to go to the podium and, cursing and sounding like a normal guy instead of this robot, I think it was awesome. So, yeah, one of my big takeaways and one of my big wins from last week was definitely Pete Golding. I think he handled a lot of the questions with grace. He was super normal and not robotic, like I was saying with a lot of the guys. So a really big winner would have been Pete Golding. And then Kirby Smart.
Yeah.
Man, I love the way that he handled that wide receiver question. Basically saying that we're going to show you, keep talking smack, but nonetheless, you're going to see what this program's all about and what these receivers can do. Those were the two coaches for me that really won other than Lane Kiffin. I think the 17-minute filibuster was awesome. I mean, the way he handled that was sick. But when you talk about other coaches, of course, that quote-unquote won SEC Media Days, I have to throw Pete Golding in there at 1 and then Kirby Smart too, just because he keeps it real every single time.
And with fall camp right around the corner, of course, Sam Leavitt is the number one talking point, the number one kind of narrative and thing you're looking at before fall camp. What is number 2 for you behind the quarterback, behind his health? What's the next thing you'll be focusing on the most getting out to fall camp?
Yeah, man, it's all about the defensive line. Does Deuce Gerald maintain this kind of starting spot in the offense, or rather on the defensive line? Does Malik Blockton emerge as that second guy starting next to him? Would they start, 2 true freshmen with Richard Anderson next to Deuce Gerald, or are we going to see a Steph Green, the Clemson transfer, emerge as a starter? There's a ton of questions along that interior defensive line. On the outside, you're set with Prince Umanmielen, Jordan Ross, and then Lamar Brown as a really strong kind of three-headed monster at that edge role. But, man, along the interior, there are so many questions, Noah, that I cannot wait to see get answered. I think Deuce Gerald, you can pencil him in as a starter, and that's a massive win for this program to have a true freshman come in the mix, immediate impact day one guy. But who's going to be next to him that really starts week 1 against Clemson? The defensive line room, man, how does that rotation emerge? That is the big-time question for me, other than, of course, Sam Leavitt and his role and rapport and everything within this offense.
And one name that you didn't bring up in that group that I want to ask you about is Dominic McKinley. Like, he was obviously I think he was the number 1 player coming out of the state of Louisiana in his recruiting class. He was a huge get. You held on to him. He didn't enter the portal this past offseason, even when his brother flipped his commitment to Ohio State. And I think a lot of people thought maybe he would follow. His name doesn't come up quite as much as those transfers and the true freshmen. He kind of gets caught in the wash. What do you kind of anticipate for Dom going into fall camp and into this season?
It's a good question. And we're going to have some stuff on that today on Go 24/7 about the defensive line rotation and what we want to see during fall camp. But first things first, when you talk about the projected starters, for me at this stage, surely things can change during fall camp. I have Deuce Gerald and Malik Blockton there with the first team. That second team, Richard Anderson, and a little bit of Steph Green is where I see that right now. And then, like you said, who's going to be kind of the guys that can emerge during fall camp and make their presence felt? It's going to be Dom McKinley. And everything that I've heard points in the right direction for him, that he's had a strong offseason. Shone Washington is another guy that's going to try to emerge and crack this rotation. But Noah, to stay on your question and stay on point there, Dom McKinley needs a massive fall camp. I mean, to crack the rotation with so many youngsters that are looking to pass him on the depth chart, man, he needs to come out there and shine. And the physical attributes jump off the page. I mean, he's SEC ready in that perspective. But I think working with Ed Orgeron, working with Kevin Peoples, Sterling Lucas, etc., man, I think that can help him take that next stride or hit that next gear, rather. Dom needs a really big fall camp, and I'm excited to see if he can put it together because this is a Louisiana native, man. We all want to see him succeed.
And on the offensive side of the ball, the last one I've got is there's a lot of pressure, and I talked to Trey Dez about it last week with, Lane called it an expansion team. There's all these new faces. Like, we're going to go out to fall camp, and we're going to have to refresh our minds since spring of who's got what number, what position from what school, and all of those things, because it's an entirely new offense. And with that comes, they have all this talent. How do you get them to mesh and become a team? How do you kind of measure that, or can you even really see that at fall camp of how they've developed as a team more so than just a roster?
I think that's a fair question, man. I think when you talk about these player-led workouts that they've had all summer, those set the stage for what fall camp can present. I think when you have Sam Levitt leading these workouts, Prince Umumiel and Whit Weeks, man, these are your leaders on the team that are going to get this team in gear. So I think come fall camp, they'll be in a really good spot. I think the expansion team comment was awesome just because it really is. You talk about 55 to 60 newcomers on the roster. Man, it's ridiculous when you think about it. So come fall camp, man, I really do think that they're going to hit their gear. They're going to be in a good spot. And nonetheless, when you think about it, kind of from top to bottom, they're going to be in a good spot on both sides of the ball. You have leaders on both sides that really can put this team in a good spot with Sam and Trades on offense, and then Whit Weeks, Ty Benefield on defense. They're going to allow them to be in a good spot and really have that chemistry and camaraderie that we're looking for.
Yeah, and now that I'm thinking about it, I did think it was funny, like the filibuster thing that he went through with it. But now I'm wondering, like, how does that conversation even come about? Like, are you riding on the plane with your PR, like Michael Bonnet, the SIDs? You're like, how are you going to handle SEC Media Days? Like, I did see an episode of Parks and Rec where she just talked the entire time whenever she was in court. So I don't know, like, how you come to that conclusion whenever you're Lane Kiffin. It's like, I'm just going to come here and talk for 20 minutes about – because he just went bullet point by bullet point of literally every interview he's done since he's been at LSU and just hit the high points.
No, Lloyd, you're spot on. I mean, when you look at it, he answered a lot of the questions that a lot
before
of
they could even be asked.
Right. He answered a lot of them before they could be asked. He was just avoiding those, Ole Miss controversial questions that would steal headlines. And no matter what Lane Kiffin ever says, man, somebody's going to spin it to a headline, no matter what. I mean, he had 4 questions asked to him, and one of them was about the Vanity Fair stuff. Right. So, like, everybody was always coming for his neck to try to screw him over no matter what. One of the 4 questions was about that, and then another one about Malik Blockton. Like, so no matter what, like, people were going to try to ask some weird stuff and do whatever. I think the filibuster piece was something that I think when you talk about his reps and everybody in his camp, I think this was something that was obviously planned, and it was kind of done in a really successful way, in my opinion, answering questions that were needed. And then, of course, avoiding the Ole Miss controversy.
Yeah, because I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know you could just go up there and just direct him.
Filibuster.
Like, do it however you want.
You and me both. I had no clue. I had no idea that you could talk for that long and just fill your entire slot with just a 17-minute statement. So, yeah, dude, you and me both. I had no idea that was possible.
Man's a genius.
But it's nice to see LSU, like, have a plan and then go out there and execute it to perfection for ahead of the week.
Well, we used to get the old school filibuster. That was just how Les Miles talked.
But it was a good week for LSU. Overall, I'll ask you, who do you think was the overall biggest winner from Media Days?
Yeah, if we're talking overall, like every SEC program,
yeah.
Again, sue me, it's Pete Golding.
Yeah.
And I hate to continue to talk about him. Like, I know that everybody listening,
I was proud of him.
You guys in there are probably sitting there rolling your eyes because, like, you want to hate Ole Miss. This is a new rivalry. It's big time and whatnot. But he was awesome.
Yeah.
I think he kicked butt with everything that he said, the way he addressed it. So for me, it's going to be Pete Golding. I think he was fantastic. And Ole Miss as a whole, we'll see what happens with them this year. That schedule's daunting. And when you talk about those preseason ballots and whatnot, a lot of people that I talked to, they were sporadic. Everybody either had them at 3 or down by that 7 range. So it was really hit or miss. Excited to see how their season transpires. But nonetheless, during talking season, Pete Golding definitely won that, in my opinion.
I didn't think I'd be the only person to vote Kentucky to win the SEC. That really caught a storm, huh?
Dude, holy shit. Yeah, wow. You saw that they had him on for a segment or whatever.
Yeah,
Did you
that's
hear?
what I'm saying. I should have thought of that.
Wow. Yeah, that was awful. I mean, awful. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself right now. I'll text y'all, but dude, wow,
unbelievable. Because look, I thought Will Stein did a good job, but it maybe it bumped him up from Kentucky from like 16 to like 13, maybe. Like, okay, win a couple more. Not
no,
one.
that's exactly what I did. No, like spot on. I think I had them at 13.
Yeah.
So, like, no doubt. Like, I love Will Stein and I love what they're gonna do. Joe Sloan calling the plays certainly skews my opinion a little bit.
Were you surprised to hear that?
Hell yeah. Yeah, man. Like, come on now. Like, I mean, Joe's a great guy, and I'm excited to see how everything goes up there in Lexington. And I think with Will Stein alongside him, look, they could succeed really well.
Yeah.
Do I think that happens right off the bat in year one? No, not at all. So seeing them being picked to win the SEC was a little egregious, but I think that they could surprise some people. I think you have some weapons offensively. I like their quarterback, but it's just going to take time. Yeah. I think Will Stein's going to succeed there, but year one is not going to be that. So certainly seeing that pick was insane. I think I had them at like 13 in my poll or something. I have to go look.
Yep.
No, I think I had them close to 13.
You'd say it does, like they don't have to do it in year one, but you know who does? It's probably Sloan.
Yeah.
Short leash.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Clock's ticking for sure.
Yeah.
The last one I have for you from Media Days, I think it's kind of universal that South Carolina, Shane Beamer is on the hottest seat in the conference. Who's number 2 for you? Because I feel like that there's a lot of new coaches in the conference, and Beamer is without a doubt like just unanimous. He's on the hottest seat in Columbia, South Carolina. Who's on the second hottest seat in the conference?
That's such a good question. I can't even think of one off the top of my head right now. Like, There's so many new faces across the conference. Like, 6 head coaches made moves.
Right.
5 of them new to the conference. I mean, Clark Lee's awesome at Vanderbilt, so he will probably never be on the hot seat. Arkansas got a new coach. They're at the bottom. Eli Drinkwitz just got a massive contract.
Yeah.
I mean, who am I missing? I mean, am I missing somebody being on the hot seat?
My thought would be if DeBoer didn't get the contract extension, it's
exactly.
him. I would have to say it's Heupel at Tennessee would be the best bet.
Maybe Lebby?
Maybe Lebby at Mississippi State.
That's a good take. That's a good take. I'll go with Lebby.
Okay.
I think that's a good perspective.
You know who it actually is? It's Pete Golding.
It's Lane Kiffin if he doesn't win. Right?
I'm saying if Pete Golding doesn't beat LSU and they're not good, they will revisit if that's supposed to be the head coach at Ole Miss, because they just had a taste of success. They're not going to be like, we're not running it back with this again. Like, we need to capitalize on whatever people thought Ole Miss was. Not, all right, we're stuck with Pete Golding because you were just hired him.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fair assessment. You skipped over the entire interim kind of title, straight to full-time coach, 5-year contract. I mean, if they don't succeed in year one, or if they at least drop down to like 8-4 or something, like I think that would be horrible for them, it's possible with the schedule. I mean, it's a really tough schedule. And when I was doing the preseason ballot stuff, I didn't realize it was that egregious until I started really doing a deep dive into it. So, yeah, Lloyd, you're right. I mean, they got to go in there. They got to succeed. I think Lebby's a good pick, too. It's going to be a really, really, really interesting SEC slate this year in the fall. I mean, the schedule's crazy. It's really top-heavy, of course, with Texas, Georgia. You can put LSU, A&M, Ole Miss up there as well. It's going to be a super unique season. I cannot wait to see how it transpires.
100%. Us as well. We appreciate you making some time for us. Of course, all the insight, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Yeah, fellas, let's do it. I appreciate y'all. And good stuff at SC Media Days, man. Y'all killed it. It was awesome to see.
Same to you. Thank you very much.
Let us know the next time there's some secret email we don't know about. Lane Kiffin's talking to everybody in the local media. What the hell?
No doubt. No doubt.
We're still working to get on the email thread. We'll be there soon.
No doubt. I got y'all, man. Y'all killed it. It was awesome, man. Y'all did good stuff.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Awesome, fellas. I'll catch y'all later.
Yep. Right, man, good one. Yep. There he is, Zack Nagy, over from Go 24/7, 24/7 Sports. Appreciate all of the compliments and the kind comments. But yeah, we're gonna get on that. We will be on that email list sooner rather than later.
He was the first person I saw whenever it was an absolute clusterfuck for us. Like, I thought we were ready for 9:05. We were moving at 9:05 time, and now it's 8:05, and the door's getting knocked on. I was like, "What could this? Like, there's no way we have to start now." And it was Lane Kiffin's downstairs. Like, well, that's not all of our. That's none of our phones.
It was Wyatt was in the bathroom of our room brushing his teeth, and I'm waiting to go in there to brush my teeth, and both Wyatt and myself see the notification on Twitter from Nagy being down there. We were both like, "Looks like Lane's already talking."
Yeah, fuck. I was like, "What the hell?" And he was, that's right. And Christian was taking his 45 and a half
There
hour
you go.
shower.
Hour shower.
So I was stuck there. And then I saw Nagy downstairs. And I was like, what the hell? Like, I saw 15 notifications. And then what happened? What are we laughing at?
Nothing. But yeah,
No, it was a very stressful start to a big day. I walk out the bathroom like, what the fuck did we miss? What are we doing?
We're gonna be on that email list.
I don't want to
soon
be
enough.
on the. Don't fucking send
No,
us the
I
emails.
wanna be
No,
on
no,
the-
no, no, no.
We're gonna be there. We'll be at the thing.
Well,
Don't put us on the email list.
They don't listen to this.
You know how nice it would be to be on the email list? Make my life much easier if I found out when the announcements came through and what the dates and times were. But ultimately, a successful LSU media day during SEC media days. Shout out to Zack Nagy for all the comments. Shout out to the insight from Zack because it was a huge week, and it was nice to hear someone else have the same Pete Golding take because I do think, and like I said, I'll preface it again, it does not mean I think they're going to win more football games because he did a good job. It was just eye-opening, and it was nice to see him with the correct perspective on where he's at. The perspective that I think Ole Miss fans need to have of
Good luck.
we're in a good spot right now. I don't know if in 2 months we'll be in as good of a spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they can't have the same perspective because that's only Pete Golding's perspective. That I'm the big winner right now. Like, Ole Miss wasn't the big winner. He was. Because I think that's why his tune has changed because he went from, oh, man, I thought we were going to win a national championship and my job is secure with Lane Kiffin as head coach to I'm the interim coach to I won a game.
Right.
Now I'm the head coach. Like, it's worked out pretty good for everybody.
It did.
Didn't it? And it's like, no.
Not for the Ole Miss
I don't
fans.
think so.
Because I think I like your answer because I do think like there are multiple different takes you can have on the hot seats in the conference because there's so many things that play into it. Beamer, without a doubt, I think probably gets fired after this season. They wanted to do it last year. They didn't because you still have once Sellers and Harbor
Well, yeah, if you
and
can't win
Dylan
with that
Stewart
talent,
are
you can't
gone.
win.
It's like
We gave
it's
you
time to turn the
everything.
page. Behind him, I think it's interesting. Heupel, Levy, and I guess Pete Golding is 1,000% in that conversation.
I don't think Heupel is too much on the hot seat because to be on the hot seat, I think you already kind of have to be on it. I don't think he is on it right now because 2 years ago they made the playoff. I think last year they were honestly like pretty good as a team. Like they probably should have beaten Georgia in Neyland.
Right.
They could have beaten Alabama, even though that was a 3-score game. You're talking about a pick six on the 2-yard line and a safety, right? Like they may win that game if those things don't happen. And I think the entire fan base kind of gave him a pass for last year because of the way the Nico situation played out. You lost your quarterback like after spring practice,
right?
Which is insane. So I do think they're going to
bought
have a
him some
bad
time.
year this year. They would have to be, I mean, just unbelievably bad, worse than we even like could imagine.
But
I think to fire him.
I think
I
they
do
might
think they're
be.
not going to be good.
Like,
I agree, but for him to get fired, I think they would have to be like 3-9, 4-8.
But do you not think they hold the Nico stuff against him at all?
No.
Like I know that like
No, absolutely
it's mostly not. It isn't his fault.
It's
but
worse.
That made it more crooked.
No, I don't think. I think they actually, if anything, they look at him like more kindly the way last season played out because of the way he handled it. Because they could have absolutely like bent the knee to Nico,
Right, of course,
and just
they
given him
coughed
the
up
money.
as much money as they had.
Realistically, looking back on it now, Nico's at UCLA. He's not that good.
No,
like they played it correctly.
They did. No, they did it right.
You did kind of sacrifice
that year.
last season
right.
because you had no quarterback, and Joey Aguilar honestly wasn't bad. Like he was a lot better than you'd think he was. But yeah, I think they gave him a pass for last year. I do think they're going to be bad, but I think after this year is the year that he becomes on the hot seat. But when you asked the question, I honestly was going to say like it honestly might be a first-year coach because I was going to say like Silverfield.
Maybe
they're going to go like 3-9 this year, and then it's like as Arkansas, you're like, well, what are we doing?
I pulled up the Tennessee schedule. They play Furman week 1, win. At Georgia Tech week 2.
Not a like that's
not
a
a guaranteed
game.
win. Kennesaw State week 3 win. Then they play Texas.
Loss.
They play Auburn. They play Arkansas.
I think they win.
Alabama.
Loss.
South Carolina.
Losable.
Kentucky.
I think they win.
Texas A&M.
Loss.
LSU. Vanderbilt.
Loss.
Like, that could be an abysmal SEC season.
No, it is. But there's different ways to look at Tennessee.
There are.
I think their defense is going to be interesting because they got Jim Knowles from Penn State, but Jim Knowles is now on his third team in 3 years. Went from Ohio State, where they won a natty, to Penn State, where it didn't go so well last season, and now he's at Tennessee. They have a ton of talent there. They've got 2 really good linebackers. And the offense, you look at it like they've got talent in that quarterback room with Faison Brandon, who I think is going to be the starter. He was a 5-star number 1 player in the country.
Just a true freshman.
He's just a true freshman. But the Josh Heupel offense, I wouldn't say it's completely similar to the Lane Kiffin offense, but I would say it's a little similar in the sense of it makes it a lot easier on a quarterback, right? Like you saw guys like Hendon Hooker do really, really well in that system, even before he was the Heisman contender that he was. Joe Milton had a good year in the system. Like they can have a good offense and be better than we think. I don't see it. But I don't think he gets fired this year for sure.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. I just think he's probably the closest to it warming up.
Right.
Because I feel like Beamer is unanimous pick.
100%.
And it just feels like outside of him in the SEC, there's not really that many hot seats. Like, I think even Lebby, I think Mississippi State.
I like Lebby.
Yeah, me too. And I don't know if you're Mississippi State, you have to look at it and go,
right,
how much better of a coach can we get? Like, we're not spending money. We're not, like, we have a quarterback who's tied to this coach who's really good, and Kamario Taylor. Like, that's what's interesting about all the things. I think Alabama and DeBoer would be the answer had they not extended him.
Right. Well, Lebby is like, I look at it as, even if you could get a better coach than Lebby, even if you could upgrade your head coach, like, does the program really get that much better? Because they clearly don't care about football.
No.
So when you don't have that buy-in, it's like, well,
it's similar to
it doesn't really matter.
what like Summerall's doing right now, where Florida's thing is they haven't really had the buy-in and the support of what you've seen with Lane and LSU now, right? Where he's getting the buy-in, they have they're using every resource they have to try and win. That's kind of been the conversation around Florida. And it feels like Summerall's trying to manufacture that, promote himself and market himself to say, hey, support this, support me, let's do this. And it doesn't feel like Mississippi State, regardless of who the coach is, I don't know if they'll ever get that. If they'll ever have the support to go and win.
I think if they do better, if they have a pretty successful season this year, I don't know what their win total's at, but if they go and maybe upset somebody, Kamario Taylor has a great year. He comes back for his junior year.
Right.
They maybe win 6, 7. Maybe they push 8 wins. Right? I hate doing that.
Yep.
But if they win more games than people expect, and they have a successful season in the eyes of the fan base, I think there will be a little bit of a shift where maybe they try and pump a little money into football to go into Kamario Taylor's his junior season, because he's phenomenal. He can win a Heisman in the right
via
system.
our friends over at FanDuel, the win totals for SEC programs. We'll just go through them all. We can just say overs and unders before we take a little break. Alabama 8.5.
I looked at their schedule yesterday. I had them at 8 or 9.
I guess it is tough if we don't know the schedule.
I'll go.
Yeah, it's gonna be right at the number we're thinking.
Yeah,
I'll go over, because I think for them to go under, they would have to lose to Auburn, and that game is in Tuscaloosa. So I'll pick Alabama. I think Alabama goes 9-3.
Some interesting ones. So Georgia, Texas A&M, and Texas are at 9.5. A&M, Ole Miss, LSU, and Alabama are all at 8.5.
Ole Miss is at 8.5? I thought they were at 7.5.
Then you have Tennessee, Oklahoma, and Florida at 7.5. Missouri, South Carolina, and Auburn at 6.5. Vandy at 5.5. And then 4.5, you have Mississippi State, Kentucky, and Arkansas.
Arkansas
all
under
4.5 wins. So very, very interesting. We'll dive into that. But I do want to talk a little bit this morning. Like we said, before we get into fall camp, which I believe will be in the next week or so, we want to preview kind of what our expectations are pre-fall camp so that we can talk about it post-fall camp, previewing the season. And we'll start today with the running back room. We were going to do quarterback today, but like we said earlier, we're going to get a quarterback in tomorrow to help preview our quarterback fall camp perspective. But today we're going to start with running backs. And so just a little bit of a reminder and a review on what the running back room looks like. You return 2 backs in junior Caden Durham and sophomore Harlem Berry. And then you went and you rebuilt that room through the transfer portal. You add redshirt sophomore Dylan Jones. You add redshirt sophomore Rod Gainey Jr., you add redshirt sophomore Stacy Gage and redshirt freshman Racine Guillory Jr. So you go and you add 4 running backs through the portal in addition to 2 that you get back. 1 in Harlem Berry who did not enter, and then 1 in Caden Durham who did enter the transfer portal and ultimately decided to return to Baton Rouge and be a part of this Lane Kiffin offense. But the big 3 names in that room are Berry, Durham, and then one of the breakout stars of spring football, Dylan Jones, who has made this quite the conversation around this room. Last season, LSU averaged 3.6 yards per carry. That, of course, does include Garrett Nussmeier's sack numbers. So we'll stick with just Durham and Berry, who had the majority of the carries in that room, over around 2/3 of the carries last season. Durham had 111 carries for 505 yards. That is 4.6 yards a carry and had 3 touchdowns. Harlem Berry had 104 carries, 491 yards. That is 4.7 yards per carry and 2 rushing touchdowns. And then the other rushing touchdowns were Jawan Johnson with 2, Michael Van Buren with 1, Xavion Thomas with 1, and Garrett Nussmeier with 1. So there are your totals from last season. Really outside of the Jaden Daniels year, you have not, when Jaden Daniels was here, you've not rushed the ball well. 2023, I will say, was the lone season they actually ran the ball relatively well with both Jaden Daniels and Logan Diggs, as well as Josh Williams in the mix as well. 2024, the first year post-Jaden, you had both Durham and Josh Williams. Durham, it was his breakout year as a freshman, 140 carries, 753 yards, 6 touchdowns at 5.4 yards per carry. And then Josh Williams with 117 carries, 482 yards, 4.1 yards per carry, and another 6 touchdowns. So a massive drop-off in production out of the running back room. You go from 15 rushing touchdowns in 24 to what? How many in 25? What did I say? 6? Like you just were not able to run to 10. You just were not able to run the football. Durham had 6 the year before, cuts that in half to 3, and you just weren't able to kind of replace what you had lost. And so now you have this room with the 2 returners and then the addition of Dylan Jones and those other 3 transfers. And the biggest addition I would say to the run game doesn't have anything to do with players. I would say your biggest addition to the run game is what you've now brought in from an offensive system, and that's something we'll get into as well. I want to start with the first question. What is everyone's Mr. Fun?
Mr. Fun.
How we doing? Good to see you.
Back out, huh?
I'm just being lazy.
Oh, yeah, me
No,
too.
keep being lazy.
I miss my guys.
I know we missed
What are you
you.
talking about?
The running backs.
Mr. Fun Time?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Come on.
We need some
We are
fun
ranking
time.
the running back room for LSU.
We're discussing running back room questions
All right. I like
ahead of fall camp.
I like that. What's up, big guy?
How we doing?
with you? Oh,
We had a
phenomenal.
great trip.
yeah, thank you, Mr. Fun.
Platinum members over here.
Right.
Oh, that concierge lounge. I'll tell you what, they hated us.
They let y'all do it?
Uh-huh.
Of course.
So when I called to check in to see, make sure that we were all set up with
Yeah.
the credit cards and everything like that. And they were like, I said, look, these guys are personal friends of mine, and I'll be there on like Thursday. I said, can they utilize the platinum stuff? And they're like, no, just because you're not going to be here. I was like, oh, okay, no problem. So I didn't really say anything. Like when y'all got there and checked in, they just
we
She
just
asked,
used our key cards.
She asked, she was like, is Mr. Jason here? And I was like, no, he booked it for us. And she was like, okay. And then she just kind of like looked at me. She was like, y'all just go in there. Y'all can grab your stuff. Just go back to your room. Just don't hang out or anything. And I was like, deal. And so I mean, and this is the thing. There's not much
It's not like it's a strip club.
It's not a club.
Right.
Yeah, you just walk in. They have
was cool to
coolers
have.
with like with soft drinks. You can get your coffee.
Yeah,
It was
Did you
nice.
have breakfast there every morning
I
too?
did.
Okay, that's the way to do
Breakfast
it.
in there every morning. They had a breakfast, a dinner, and a dessert.
Yeah, that had to be right up your alley, huh, bud?
Oh yeah, we had dinner there the last night.
Yeah.
I think it was really good.
Beef
It wasn't
Wellington
like
bites. I heard something about some beef.
the
Oh,
beef Wellington
beef
bites were excellent. Yeah, it wasn't like true like meals. It was kind of like little snack foods. But I mean, I can make a meal out of anything.
Well, no, that's a perfect precursor to your dinner.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we did. We had
yeah.
a second dinner that Thursday night after hammering the concierge lounge.
Well, we can talk a lot. Let's finish what you're talking about, and we can get into. I want to hear more about the
100%.
story in our cup here that we got to discuss.
Yes, all three of them.
Yeah, man.
The first thing on the list is what is everyone's number one question at the running back position before fall camp kicks off? Your number one question going into fall camp at the running back spot. Does anyone want to go first?
I'll go. How's Harlem Berry going to be utilized? Because it feels like, and look, I'm very high on Dylan Jones. I love the publicity he's been getting. You know, everybody talks about him as the breakout star. It almost feels as though Harlem Berry's kind of flown under the radar recently. And you think back a couple of months ago to when we were talking about Lane Kiffin coming to LSU, and you're looking at it and you're like, well, man, if Lane Kiffin got to LSU, he's got some studs on this offense he can use. And the two guys, the studs we were talking about, it was Trades Green, who's the first team All-SEC tight end, and the other one was Harlem Berry. And it seems like people have ceased talking about him a little bit, and I still think he's going to be such a massive part in this offense, especially because I think the emergence of Dylan Jones doesn't hurt Harlem Berry. I think it only helps him because it allows Lane Kiffin to be more creative in the ways he's using Harlem Berry. You don't have to stick Harlem Berry at running back 90% of the plays next to Sam Levitt and be in pass protection, right, and do the normal running back stuff. He's going to do all that stuff, and that's great. Yeah. But having Dylan Jones back there and even Caden Durham as well, who I think you can trust both of those guys to have that duty, you can use Harlem Berry so much more creatively, like a Jahmyr Gibbs in his year at Alabama. You can split him out wide and get him on linebackers. You can use him on end arounds and other certain creative things. And when you give an offensive genius like Lane Kiffin more freedom to use players like Harlem Berry in different ways, it bodes so much better for your offense. And I'm so excited to see how they use him.
My question is, to piggyback off of that, is how are you going to utilize all of the backs that you have and continue to run the same system that you do? Because if you're going to go fast, you're not going to substitute. So you have to have a back that can do all three, whether it be a three-down back. So that's not what Harlem Berry does well, right? I would imagine that if they want to be creative with it, it would be Harlem Berry being on the field at the same time. And now you have to utilize what's your best combination of backs, because if Lane is going to run his system, which I think is why Dylan Jones was probably picked up, you're hoping he can be a three-down back, that you can go tempo, go fast, he can pass protect, you're able to run the football. Like, he knows his assignment. And outside of like that, I don't know, that would be the only reason I could think of, because Caden Durham, it feels like, was flirting with the portal, never entered, never left. You could have, if you weren't going to utilize him, you would just let him go. And you brought in two other running backs that fill a need positionally, but not the running back position. They all do something well, but if you're going to utilize what they do well, you're going to have to substitute. So I'm interested in the balance of subbing versus his affinity for going quickly.
Yeah, there'll be when you look at the two backs, those two specifically, and not even thinking about Durham, but if those two can if the scheme allows them to form a duo where they work off of each other and like one can rest, one can fill a role that the other doesn't do well, and they kind of fill that boom and zoom type feel or something close to that, like that can really give Lane weapons, because like you've got fresh legs in the running back room all the time. You can put one of them in the slot. You can throw a screen pass to one because you know the other's going to come in the next play and pass block or take a handoff up them. Like that part of like having a running back room so deep, like that's important. I think Lane's is gonna have fun with that.
Yeah, no, I think very similar to all y'all's. I have very similar thoughts. Mine is very much similar to CTB/0509 in the chat,
of course.
Which is like, it's a very basic
profound
question or thought, but with what you've seen the last couple of seasons, I think extremely important for LSU. It's, can you get 2 yards when you need it? Like, can you? And I think that's a question for the offensive line as well. But like, if it's 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, can you just turn around, hand the football off, and get a yard? Which you have not been able to do at LSU the last couple of years, which is what you were built on in the past. And I think that's part of why you get Dylan Jones. So I guess that's why this question I would majority kind of put that on Dylan Jones is like, can he be the guy that runs between the tackles and goes and gets you tough yards? If you're in the red zone and it's 1st and goal from the 3, 2, 1 yard line, can you just hand the football off and get in? Because as LSU, you have not been able to do that. And so it'll be intriguing to see. And so I think you have so many question marks around the different guys. And I think overarching, I agree with y'all's points wholeheartedly of how do you use a 3-back system? How do you get the most out of each of those running backs in the system? And then specifically to Barry, how do they use him? Can Dylan Jones check the box of what they need checked? And then where does Caden Durham fit in the grouping? Because you don't, like Lloyd said, you don't bring in any of these guys. Harlem Berry doesn't stay if you don't have a plan for him.
Right.
Caden Durham does not stay if you don't have a plan for him. Dylan Jones does not come to LSU if there's not something for them, right? I think those other 3 that have been added, they're obviously depth pieces in Gainey, Guillory, and Gage. But those top 3, the main 3 backs, they're not here if there's not a reason. And so that's what I think is interesting. And one of the other questions I had was how much confidence do you have in a potential by committee running back room? Like if it is those 3 guys, they're mixing it up. There's not a number 1 guy that's getting majority of the carries, and they do use all 3 and as creative as they get with it. But just the fact that your room will be by committee, how much confidence do you have in that sort of system?
It'll be funny to monitor because I think people got tired of it last year.
Yeah.
I think they went away from – because when Frank Wilson was here and whenever he had the backs, he's done it both ways where he's had running back by committee and like the hot hand theory where it was when it was with Les or whomever, where it was like you'd see Alfred Blue, Richard Murphy, Charles Scott, Spencer Ware, and it was never like one true back, and then it became Leonard Fournette. And for 3 years it was Leonard Fournette, then it was Darius Geis. And then you got used to having like a featured back on your offense for Lane Kiffin. He's coming off the same problem, where if you brought in Kewan Lacey, it's you know who your back is.
Yeah.
And right now it's not sure who it is because it felt like it was at some points last year Caden Durham, and then it felt like Harlem Berry was more explosive, but he didn't really get the touches because he had trouble holding on to the football.
Right.
And so there was a reason that they were going in and out, but it felt like you had 2, but you didn't have any, just because you couldn't run it. Right. And so if you bring in all of these guys, I think it's fun to have that amount of like toys to play with. But at some point, you have to establish an identity of what you are doing from that side of the ball. Because, I guess I'm just surprised that Caden Durham is so low on this list because of, I guess you haven't really seen him healthy. And from what he was when you got him to what he did as a freshman to kind of falling down the depth chart, supposedly, I think is extremely interesting.
Where did Kewan Lacey come from?
Missouri.
And was he the real deal at Missouri?
He had 20 carries.
Yeah. So I mean, like I think to y'all's point, I think the answer to the question is, like Lane is going to figure it out, and like nobody knew what Lacey was last year at this time, right? And so I think I agree with you on the Dylan Jones thing. I think there was a reason why, but to your point too, I mean, there's a reason why these guys stayed.
Yeah.
I think the excitement level of playing in Lane's offense is why they're all here too. I mean, and you saw what Lacey did. Now, there's only one football, right? There's only enough touches to go around, but I also think the worst thing that happens is, and for running backs, they get dinged up, and then you got a guy like Durham who's playing hurt, and he doesn't have his breakaway speed. So I'm excited to see it. I'm just excited to be talking football. I mean, I know you guys got to talk about it last week, and it was fun. And we watched the show and we watched the stuff, but man, it's just so fun to I don't know why. Like this morning, I got this like new energy. Like I couldn't wait to come talk to you guys. I want to talk football. The Saints report today. Like what a time to be
It's
alive.
finally football season.
Thank God,
officially,
man.
Last week was a nice little kickoff for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the by committee thing I think will be interesting because when I think about it, you bring up a 3-down running back. Like if I was just to look at the room, like without taking, like just look at the room on paper, I would think Durham would be the 3-down back because I've seen him do it, right? In 2024, he did it. Like Josh Williams was a nice mix in and helped out. But like Durham was, when healthy, He could break tackles, get an extra couple of yards. He had the breakaway speed. He was the full package, right? Like, Durham was a really good running back as a freshman, and it just sucks that he had the injuries. He kind of didn't develop as much going into last season. The offensive line wasn't good in front of him, so it kind of hinders our viewpoint of him. And he did have questionable vision at points during the season. There were plays you saw he did not see the hole and struggled to go get yards. Like, it was
I don't
there
think,
were
yeah, he didn't trust whatever was in front of him.
100%. And so, like, that was interesting because that was my thought. I was like, Harlem Berry will be the weapon. He's going to get spread out wide. He's going to get to play wide receiver. He's going to get to do all these different gadget type things, kind of how they used Avion Thomas at LSU last year, but like just the way Lane is, right? He's going to be creative with how he uses a guy like Harlem Berry, who's gifted catching out of the backfield and is a good runner of the football. And then I was like, Dylan Jones is going to be your power back between the tackles, probably the best pass blocker out of the bunch. And then Durham is just kind of your steady guy. But that's a lot of guys in a room to keep in, especially in an offense, like you said, that you're not substituting that much, which is why I thought like Durham would kind of fit the mold of the guy that's out there.
Who's most like Lacey, Wyatt? Is there anybody like him?
Not really.
No.
I probably like Dylan Jones is probably the one who's most like him, but I wouldn't consider Dylan Jones to be like him. But
healthy Durham.
I think it's interesting because there's different kinds of like running back by committees rooms. Sometimes you see it because you don't have a single running back that steps up, right? And there's been instances in the Brian Kelly era where you've seen that from LSU. You also have running back rooms that are by committee because you have multiple guys step up. In 2005 at USC, Reggie Bush, maybe the greatest running back in the history of college football.
Right.
Do you want to take a guess how many more carries he had than Lendale White?
2.
3. 3 more carries.
Right.
So if Lane Kiffin has shown, like, yes, there are years where you have a Kawan Lacey and then there's a steep drop-off.
Yeah.
You have a year where you have Derrick Henry and then there's a steep drop-off. If he trusts all the running backs in that room, he's going to utilize them all in different ways and maybe about at the same, like, usage rate, right? I think he prefers to have a running back by committee room.
Right.
It just so happens that there are some years where you have a steep drop-off from your number one guy.
Yeah.
If you have a bunch of studs, he's going to use them all. They're all going to get touches. They're all going to get carries. You know, maybe Harlem and Caden are going to get the receptions while Dylan Jones has the majority of, like, the bruising running back kind of thing. But I think Lane Kiffin prefers to have the running back by committee to allow them to keep their legs fresh.
Yeah. Let me say this. Kevin Smith lives in my neighborhood. I saw him yesterday walking his dog. I'm kind of big into this the type of dogs these guys have. That dude's got like not a pit bull, but like a boxer. All right. Our previous strength coach had like a toy poodle or a Shih Tzu, and he walked him. I got all the faith in the world. Kevin Smith,
like that.
And that dude is built, and he is like we're gonna be just fine in the room, boys. I have no worries whatsoever with Kevin Smith.
This is not the worst way to analyze this.
No,
looking at the dog. Because
that's it.
If you don't have a masculine dog,
that's it.
You can like your little ones. You don't have to walk them, or you don't have the nuts to tell your wife, "I don't want that dog, and I'm not taking care of it."
So again, I try not to.
That's where my mind goes to. Really.
Yeah.
He doesn't want that dog.
But also, I'm just going to tell you
what dog you do want.
So now the guy doesn't live here anymore. He lived right behind me, the strength coach under BK. I'd be hanging out outside by the pool or whatever, and to listen to him talk to his children told me all I needed to know about what was going on with the LSU football program. His kids were terrors, okay? They were yelling, and they were throwing things, and they were throwing stuff into my yard, and all I would hear from him was be like, y'all stop.
Oh.
Stop. And I'm like, that guy's getting our guys motivated? No wonder why
I'm not doing an extra rep on bench press.
No wonder why Vanderbilt's running through our asses, right? Because our strength coach is going.
Get his kids to
and I literally have a picture, and I don't want to put it out here, but I sent it to Charles one day, and I'm like, look at the strength coach walking his poodle. Like, come on, man.
That's cute.
So now we got a running back coach who's a dog, who has a dog.
Was it a poodle? Because a poodle is It's kind of a
I think it was-
respectable
I-
dog. Like,
I
was it
think
a tiny dog?
No. It wasn't one of the
No, it
big
wasn't a
poodles.
poodle.
Yeah,
it was a
the
toy
little-
poodle.
Okay, yeah.
It
That
runs on batteries.
No, a poodle's
Yeah.
respectable. Like, that's a big
No,
dog.
I wouldn't say a
that takes
poodle. I'll say
training.
like a Shih Tzu or like
Yeah, like one of these
But a
little
Yappy
No,
dog.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna find
You
you the
fucking
picture.
punt it,
I'm gonna find
yeah.
you the
Little
picture,
yappy
show you.
ones.
Yeah.
It was terrible, and I was like, "Oh my god,
I
this
hate
is-
those
It's
dogs.
sort of a funny thing to think about. Yeah, it's true.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!" And so yeah,
Those
that-
dogs are rodents.
That's funny.
Those are not even dogs. If
Yeah,
you
that's
have one of those
exactly
You
right.
don't
Oversized
got to put that on a
sewer
leash.
rats.
Or why walk
You
it?
don't
Just
need to
let it
walk it.
outside.
Let it outside. He had a nice
Yeah.
backyard because his
Well,
kids were
you
always.
do.
Yeah, I know. You know that.
You
Yes.
do need to walk it because, like, especially in Louisiana, if there's hawks or owls by you, they will
Good.
fucking pick them up.
Bye.
That happens all the time.
Does this happen to your family?
My grandfather saw it happen. Like,
gosh.
saw a guy, like, his dog was walking next to him without a leash
a
on,
hawk picked
and
it
a
up?
hawk freaking grabbed it.
Oh my god, how traumatizing would
By
that
the way,
be?
Hawk, have y'all seen the show on
I did
Netflix?
watch it.
Not
you
as
like
bad
it?
as you
Very
would
good.
think.
It was good.
What'd you say?
Not as bad as you would
I
think.
actually
Yeah, I
really
thought it was
liked
really
it.
good.
I
Yeah.
liked it a lot. I liked the caddy, and
Yeah, it was
it kind of
funny.
had a Happy Gilmore too.
My favorite thing about it was like when Will Ferrell was asked like, "How'd you come up with the idea?" He was like, his answer was, "I just wanted to film something where I didn't have to leave home." And it was like,
Oh, he
Yeah,
lives
fair
on the
enough.
golf course?
like,
No, in an
he was like,
RV. He lives in an RV.
Oh,
I'll just
does
go.
he? Yeah, I
I'll
don't
just
know.
go do a golf. I'll just go do a golf show.
Yeah.
It's actually really,
They did a
really
good
good.
job.
Yeah, I agree.
But to your point, the last question that I have is how much of your confidence in LSU's improvement in the run game, because it has to be improved. Like last year was bad, which was worse than already a bad year the year before. You have not been able to really run the football outside of 23 and outside of Jaden Daniels in the last 4 seasons. It has to improve. How much of your confidence in that and the ability to run improving is in Lane Kiffin, Charlie Weis, Kevin Smith, the system, and just kind of who they are?
I'll throw one more person in there, Sam Levitt. I think that makes a huge difference for being able to run the football. You saw it. Like I know that not everybody's Jaden Daniels, damn near nobody is.
Yeah.
That's right.
But anybody can be Garrett Nussmeier.
You have to be a threat.
And you want one.
Yeah.
And so when you're running 10 versus 11 every single, you're trying to run an offense that's supposed to be 11 on 11.
Yeah.
And it's 10 versus 11. I'd rather have Sam 11.
Yeah.
Like, give me a shot.
Sam Lettuce.
Yeah, Sam Levis.
But yeah, no, I agree. Like I think I am extremely excited to see what the system looks like because we threw up those numbers for Lane Kiffin, like running back stats, and it was pretty impressive. There was like 1 year where they were under 2,000 rushing yards or whatever. Like they bring a run game with them. That's who they are. I don't think it's any coincidence that the best season a Lane Kiffin coached football team has ever had was the year he had his best running back. Right?
Yeah.
It was like when he has a back like Keywan Lacey, it's going to turn into that offense being super high powered. So I think that's what's impressive is they have a system that's that key, but you have to have a quarterback that's a threat. And what you saw the last 2 seasons, the reason why it was as bad as it was because they had a system that did not fit the players. You kept running inside zone read type handoffs with a quarterback that would not pull it. And so there was never a threat. You're just basically handing it off out of shotgun for fun instead of trying to do anything else to create something. And then by the time you finally tried to get under center and do something, you never practiced it, so you didn't know how to do it. And so it's nice to have that system come in, have a quarterback that fits it, have players that fit it. And that's why my confidence in the run game, I'm super confident in the players that they brought in, but I'm more so confident in the system that exists. That's why I think it'll be improved. It'll be improved.
I agree 100%. And listen, going fast, which is an exciting thought for all of us as fans. We haven't seen that since Burrow, really. Going fast lends – so everybody thinks going fast means you're this air raid offense and you're just going to throw it all around. Going fast tires the defensive lineman out, which then, in fact, impacts your running game. You can't sub, and so it's a brilliant model, and I can't wait for the first game just to see us go fast and spot the ball, and we're moving, and so I think there's a lot to be excited about. Someone asked me that today at the gym, like, you think we're going to be good in football? I'm like, yeah, man. I mean, I hope so, but yes, I
don't have a choice but to say yes.
Yeah,
my bank account's depending on it.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think that I think this is a playoff team, and look, you got to stay healthy, obviously. But I think it's a playoff team. I think being ranked 5th in the media. Did y'all get to vote?
We did.
Okay. Have y'all shared y'all's?
No,
are you,
not yet.
Are you allowed to?
Give me his list.
Oh, okay.
They didn't count my vote. I didn't feel like filling out the player form.
You
like,
pick Kentucky. You can
first
say
team,
it.
Second team,
No,
third
he
team.
didn't.
Oh, you have to pick all that stuff.
Yeah, I didn't feel like
you
doing
can't
it.
just
You
I
have to
picked
vote
teams.
for like first, second, and third team long snapper.
Yeah,
and like
I
I know
feel
you
like
know it, but
No, I don't. You think I know long? I don't give a shit.
no, like
Hey, by the way-
Wyatt does know more than me, but like it gets a third team
No,
like
Wyatt
offensive
knows the
guard,
most out of
and it's
all
like
of us.
No, there
no
are
one
players
knows.
on there that
Wyatt
I don't
knows the
know
most out
for
of all of
sure.
us, and there were points where it was like,
yeah.
there's
But by the
nothing
way,
you can do
so
here.
wait, is our punter the first team punter?
It was Chadwick.
Okay, was he on the team last year? He's
Yeah.
a transfer. Okay, I thought he transferred. I was like, man.
no, he's very good.
But I will go back
Well, he
to
had plenty of reps last year.
yeah. I will go back to the fact that Trey Dez is the first team tight end in an offense that underutilized him.
Right.
I assume they think he's going to, and I do too. I mean, I think it's the right call. He is the first team tight end, but I mean, he's going to have a monster year.
Massive.
I mean, can you imagine Lane sitting in the coaching lounge right now, going like, "I got this guy."
No, that's what I think. Like, and I think he feels similar about Harlem Berry. Like, I think that's why they made it as like that was their number one priority was a handful of players, and I think the three on that list offensively were Braylon Moore, Trey Desgreen, and Harlem Berry. Like, they circled those three names. Were like, we need to make sure this is a point to make this happen.
Whatever he and Glasscock do, they got it figured out.
It is a.
I like what he said the other, like he
machine.
said, you know, the Lane effect. I know he doesn't like to talk about it like that, but like he's not wrong. And their system.
Oh yeah.
I love his thoughts on the salary cap stuff with the
course.
freshmen and all those things. Like,
they have to make a change.
What did y'all think of his performance at media days?
I mean, I think overall there was a plan. Like they definitely had this is what we're going to do. You're going to go in, you're going to answer all the questions before they can be asked. They'll get a couple of questions in, answer them this way, we'll be good to go. I thought Lane looked more comfortable than he has in many press conference, like more than I anticipated him to be. Because you can watch the main media room, then they go to the electronic media room, which is where we were, which is a smaller, kind of more intimate press conference where they're at a table probably right there where that wall is, and then we're all in rows of chairs, and it's just you're right there with them. And thought he handled it extremely well. But I think overall, my biggest thing was all week LSU was being treated like Georgia and Texas, which is the class of the SEC. And then they went out there on Thursday and they carried themselves like the class of the SEC.
I thought he did great. Again, but I mean, hearing Feinbaum say he failed, like I don't know what he failed.
Feinbaum.
Yeah, he didn't give Feinbaum any clickbait to.
So that's why he failed. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry. I love the segment with Saban. He and Saban talking, and you know the funny thing is, and we talk a lot about this too. You know the word alignment, and that was a BK word, but Saban said it best. Like when Emmert was here. That Saban didn't have to deal with that outside political stuff. And then when Emmert left, and as much respect to Skip and those guys and you know all that, I don't feel like he had that alignment, and it made sense why he didn't want to deal with the outside stuff. But I love what Lane said about, you know, what Saban taught him. You got to be the CEO of the university. I mean, you got to be the head coach of the university. I mean, you're not just the head coach of the football team. Like, and that is so right. Like, I mean,
well, LSU, you're the head coach of the state.
The state. You're more powerful than the governor.
Yeah, you are the most important person in the state of Louisiana.
Yeah. No, but I thought he did a really good job as well. Y'all did a great job.
Thank you very much.
It was fun watching, and as seasoned vets now, you guys know what to do. Where's it at next year?
Nashville.
Oh, I got hookups there too, boys. Oh, get ready. We'll put you at the Omni. I wonder where it is in Nashville. Do y'all know? Have they?
I don't know. They just announced
it might be at the Omni.
Nashville, but I'm not sure what. It was a nice flex when other media members would ask us where y'all staying because they're all there's plenty of hotels around the area. Yeah. Where y'all staying? We'd be like, it's the 19th floor.
So was it the JW Marriott or was it the Marriott Waterside?
Both.
Okay. And
so the majority of media day was at the Water Street.
Okay.
And then they had like where Jay mentioned the SEC Creative and SEC Social were set up was all at the JW. And there's the bridge that connects the two. Yep. And so like Wyatt's Whit Weeks interview
was over the bridge.
From Whit going from the main media to the SEC Social across the bridge. Okay. So
no, it was great, guys. I'm glad Southern Regional was to be able to be part of it. I'm glad Mr. Fun's Travel helped you guys out with hooking you up with a nice room. Yeah, that is the hotel where we were at when Will got fired.
Yeah, that's what Charles told us.
Yeah. Yeah, I was sitting I was at the JW. Charles was at the Water Street, and I was sitting in the lobby. Charles was about to fly home, and he said, "Can you talk?" And I said, "Yeah, what's up?" He's like, "Go somewhere where it's just me and you talk." And I was like, "All right." So I walk over to like this window. I can remember it like it happened yesterday. He's like, "They fired him," and I'm like, "Who?" I thought he was talking about somebody at work.
Right.
I was like, "Who?" He's like, "Will." I'm like, "Oh my god."
I remember the day well.
Oh.
So what time did y'all find out?
I found out. So I was it was in the lobby. So we lost to Arkansas, I guess on Friday or Thursday. I don't remember. We beat Missouri, then we lost to Arkansas. I guess that was Friday. So this was Saturday morning. I was sitting in the lobby because I know Kentucky was playing that day because all the Kentucky fans were everywhere. And I was sitting in the lobby of the hotel, and literally Charles was like, "You can't say anything," but I just got the call. I was like, "Oh my God, all right." And as soon as I sat down, I look at my wife and BJ, and I'm like, "Coach just got fired." They're like, "What?"
Yeah, don't say anything.
Yeah, don't. I got to tell those people. Right? And on the bottom of the screen, Will Wade fired. I'm like, well, it didn't take long for that to get out.
That's what I was wondering if you were like, oh
and
my
so
God.
I had a group of people that were on that trip with us, and so I text them, like we call us the basketball family meeting. And so most of them were staying. I was at the JW. Most of them were staying at the other hotel. So I walk over, and I'm telling y'all, it was like a funeral. I'm like, it was like tears, and like I was having to console people. And so I called Will, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "I'm gonna be all right. How are y'all?" And I'm like, "You're asking how we're doing? Like you just got fired,
Actually
right?"
bad though.
Yeah, and I said, "Not good, but we're gonna get through it." And I remember, man, like one of the travelers, I remember this. He picked up his phone and called Scott Woodard and left him a voicemail and dog cussed him. And I'm like, "Don't do that. Like, here's the deal, man. Like if you want to still be a part of LSU, like coaches come and go, unfortunately. But if you want to be a part of this program, so you can't go cuss out Scott.
Especially if it's already happened. There's nothing you can do to
yeah,
fix it.
He's not coming back.
Yeah.
Boy, were we wrong.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah. But anyway.
Phenomenal spot, though.
Yeah.
The last time they were in Nashville, it was at the Grand Hyatt in Nashville in 2023.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what we can do.
I think they're gonna.
I'm not a platinum member at the Grand Hyatt, so you know. I mean,
I just don't see it being. I think it's going to be bigger than.
So the Omni is where the SEC. So for the SEC basketball tournament, the Omni is the SEC headquarters. So I have a feeling it's going to be there, and there are a lot of rooms, and there are a lot of
that would make sense.
Meeting space for that. I can't imagine it being. There is a JW Marriott though in Nashville as well, but. Maybe you boys will go with us to Nashville for the SEC tournament. You can go do a site.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Speaking
Also,
of that, we're going to have Palm Springs. We got Palm Springs.
So with that lined up for Mr. Fun?
Yeah, we're working on those details.
Okay.
It may not necessarily just be Mr. Fun. We're trying to figure all that out right now. But met with Coach and the staff last Friday to discuss, and it's going to be a Thanksgiving trip. We play. I guess I can announce that. We play Arizona State and SMU. So we played David Patrick's team. DP's over at Arizona. So I texted with him yesterday. So we play Arizona State and we play SMU, which will be really fantastic basketball. And
big time matchups.
Looked at the hotels. And so it's funny. We're on the phone with the tournament director, and he said, "Okay, I've got you guys at the La Quinta." And I went, Whoa.
No.
You can either be at the La Quinta or the JW Marriott. I'm like whispering to Will, like, JW. He goes, no, La Quinta's nice. And I'm like, Coach, it's the La Quinta.
I like a La Quinta, man.
Pull up La Quinta Palm Springs. Pull it up, Lloyd. Like, it is where The Bachelor is filmed. Or yeah. So I'm like, all right, we'll do the La Quinta. That works for me.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that's that. So anyway, we're working on those details. So we'll be announcing that trip hopefully in the next week.
It looks quite nice.
Yes, it does. It's not, and the best part was Coach goes, it's not the La Quinta with like the waffle makers and
stuff.
It's
not
our
our
like,
La Quinta.
No, look at that.
Okay, well,
look at that.
Well, then JW.
Check that out right there.
La Quinta looks quite nice.
Yeah,
yeah, but they don't got waffle makers.
This is like it looks like Love Island.
I know Wyatt's not happy about that.
So Wyatt, if y'all go, maybe you could hike with me up that mountain. Right?
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
I'll be like,
it's like a resort, it's like a club.
We'll
plant a flag up there.
I'll look like a grain of rice by then.
We'll plant a Tingle and Co.
flag
right at the top of that place
to
mark our territory.
It will sacrifice something. I don't know yet what.
Maybe
No.
I bet a bird will
it was my idea.
Shit on you there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's no birds there. There's no trees or light posts.
Look at that place, man.
No,
we got to recreate that photo, right?
Is this in America?
Well,
Is this in America?
Where's Palm Springs, Florida?
California.
Oh, California.
Yeah,
okay.
you meet us in Florida. We'll see what
I know Paradise Palms, and that's about it.
Palm Desert, Palm
Paradise.
Spring.
Paradise
Nice.
Palms.
Yeah, it's the only palms I know.
You're such a child.
He is a little kid.
But anyway, so
And then basketball SEC media days are in Birmingham, Alabama.
are we going to that too?
Might as well.
Might as well. I mean, what the hell, right? I mean,
But see, that's the thing about basketball.
I want to go with you to that one. then.
Basketball media days much different than football media days.
It's like
basketball
one day,
media
isn't it?
days is just 2 days.
It's 2 days, and it's men and women at the same
Yeah.
time, isn't it?
Interesting.
It is a quick. It is not what last week was, which I'll say. First off, shout out to Mr. Fun's Travel for putting us in a great spot, Southern Regional for sending us, but also shout out to the SEC put on a excellent like event. Like
I
the
saw
way
y'all.
they structured it,
Very
and like
organized.
organized from using 2 hotels. Like it
Yeah.
was very much they had it. It was a machine.
They kept us fed.
And y'all had like
Yeah.
the party at Raymond James. As
We
well?
went
Yeah.
so Monday night, just a little bar right on the street for a little social mixer, and then Tuesday night you go to the Tampa Bay Lightning Arena in one of the West
Arena,
clubs there.
huh?
Yep. And
Yep.
then on Wednesday it was at Raymond James in the West Club. Which
So
was
they
very
take care of
nice.
the media.
They do.
Oh,
They
yeah.
free
Nice.
food, free drink, the whole
Man.
They gave out Cuban cigars for the
I saw
media,
y'all had
so very
like
nice.
access passes and things like that too. Is that what y'all had like?
Yeah,
like,
credentials. Yep.
Nice,
Yep.
man. Like
So-
you have arrived. Tingle and Co. is
It
here.
did feel like that.
It was nice.
To an extent. Certainly, I think it was a lot to do with how we were put up. Because I know how we would have done it alone, and it would not have been nearly as.
Wait, you guys aren't
fluid.
all staying in one room?
Yeah.
No, not this time.
Where are we? And it's like we had to take an Uber to go to SEC Media Day, and we had to take 2 separate Ubers, and it just would have been an absolute clusterfuck.
We don't.
So
we
this
do
made
things
it
first
so-
class around here. Southern Regional, Mr. Fun, boys.
It made it very, very enjoyable for everyone.
It
I was
Not a lot
jealous.
of
I'm not gonna lie.
walking.
I was watching y'all, and I was like, man, this would be fun to go on this trip with these guys.
Oh,
So-
it would have been.
By the way, did we invite the boys yet to Lake Charles with us?
We have not talked about it just yet. For
The Lake
we can-
Charles?
So LSU McNeese,
Good
the
casino
exhibition
out there.
as the LSU men's basketball schedule in totality came out, but LSU McNeese exhibition in Lake Charles, October 8th. Tickets are officially on sale.
Yeah, they are, and I bought some for us guys.
Oh,
I think we will be
So,
going to Lake Charles.
working on some rooms at L'Auberge.
Mr. Fun.
yeah.
Mr.
By the way, what happened? You like I guess when you went to where'd you go to DC for a family vacation?
Mm-hmm.
And you couldn't gamble for a couple days, huh? So you hadn't been asking me about my place because
No,
I'm
my
gonna t-
text messages broke. I could gamble in DC.
He can't. Oh, I'm going to tell you right now that Charles and I went on a 12-0 run.
Oh,
12-0
While
with
we
this
were in
guy,
Tampa.
While y'all were in Tampa, like you can't text. Well, how? Well, let's see.
No, he's literally
I've
he
had
ruins
our-
our group chats.
our group chat is like green bubbles now.
Uh-huh.
Christian, it's his fault.
You didn't get those?
Yeah, I sent you a response back to it.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you what I think.
And I said,
And he's
all right.
ruining the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
very
on the
true.
World Cup semifinal day, I was like, all right, big day. What do we like? And then I never found
And
out.
then
So
Christian starts texting me, "Just call Mr. Fun for me, get the pics.
get the
What's
plays.
your phone number? I don't even think I have you in here now. What's going on with this?
Damn.
Say it live.
You
Oh, here it is.
985.
Here it is. Your buddy. You're welcome, little buddy. That's what I responded.
Yeah, I
to
didn't get shit.
Yeah, man.
Well, and then to get your picks,
look,
I had
I'm
to go in.
taking France.
Hey, shout out the DraftKings betting group. I mean,
Oh, okay.
Jonathan's on a tear just about every day, betting God knows what. But I go find
Shout out.
I find is it JRAM 18
yeah.
or something?
Yeah.
Because dude,
That's what I
his
could be
brother.
illegal.
His brother will bet on fucking anything. Like his brother will bet.
No,
on
Jonathan's a
literally-
legend.
Yes.
He's got to make money, right? There's no way he's losing money betting like that.
He has to. I hope so. I mean, he's got a child to support. You know,
Yeah, like, dude.
By the way, I know Lloyd had asked me. He wanted to get my before football season what my stats were. So I pulled them up the other day. I'll have no
You had a
problem.
big comeback the last month.
It's been a hell of a freaking run. I'm just going to tell you.
July's been a good month, boys.
So I'll read my stats real quick on here. But last night I actually went 1-1. I had the Yankees and I had the Nationals, and the Nationals couldn't figure it out. But
Look at this part. Like, what soccer league is this? He bet some random ass 6-leg parlay, random ass
the
soccer.
Lincoln Red Imps Football Club.
Dude, who
Majority
is that?
AIF.
Jonathan knows, man. He knows.
Hearts versus Sturm Graz.
It must be
The
USL or something.
Shamrock Rovers versus Ararat Armenia.
How much money you put on this? Does it say?
It doesn't tell you what he puts, so that's the problem. So look, this month, I I'm up $4,000.
Oh, there we go. So that's the good thing.
See, this is what they do. They know you, and they're giving you a nice little nest egg
But
before
this year I'm down $11,000.
See,
that's okay.
All time on this site. I hope my wife's not watching. I'm down $35,000.
Oh, just a car.
But it's scary because of the amount I've bet. Look at those numbers. What I've bet in my life.
Holy fuck. Bro, that is 2 houses.
But
wow.
But it brings me joy.
But it's not like I had to put that in there.
Right.
Brother, that is a fucking horse game.
Yeah.
Well, but what I'm glad to hear is, of course, Southern Regional Mr. Fun took great care of us, sent us to Tampa, and y'all just made all y'all's money back last week while we were gone.
Yeah, absolutely. So I got 2 plays for you today.
Okay.
I want to do a parlay today too, boys.
Okay.
And by the way, Lugo's pitching, so we got to go against them.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Okay. But
they
Circle
want us
that
to do
first.
that, so we go with them.
that's right. So I'm gonna give you my 2 big plays today. First one is
FanDuel Sportsbook
First
app
one is
here.
the Yankees. Second one is the Brewers.
Okay.
Now, I also really, really like the Reds in the early game today. What's his name? Burns is pitching for them.
Chase Burns.
And he is very, very good.
He's
Very,
quite
very
good,
good.
yeah.
But I like the Brewers and I like the Yankees.
So the
Brewers and
Brewers.
the
So the Yankees pitching Jarrett Cole versus the White Sox. Shout out Poggi.
I know. I hate to go against
6:41
Poggi.
p.m. tonight. Yankees money line -130. And then you said the Brewers.
Brewers yes.
Are -148 on the money line. If you parlay those two together, it's +196, which is 10 to win, $19.65.
So let's do a parlay today, boys. Let's get an SRMC.
I haven't watched a sport.
I'll
in
go.
so long.
Gage Jumps pitching tonight, so I'll go.
Now, I will tell you-
Athletics +1.5.
I will
against
tell
the Red
you.
Sox.
I will tell you. Gage has been really on the struggle bus the last 3
That's
games.
okay. That's
so
okay.
he is due. He is due. And
I'm taking not the money line. We're gonna go with the run line. We'll go +1.5.
+1.5.
A's,
So,
but-
Mr. Fun, which one of the two do you feel better in, the Yankees or the Brewers? To narrow it down here in our parlay.
I'm gonna take the Yanks.
The Yanks. Going anti-Poge. I like it.
Yeah. Sorry, Poge.
I like it. That's all right.
Going-
So right now we've got Yankees money line, Oakland A's +1.5. Let's see.
And when I said the Reds earlier, that's for the first game. It's a doubleheader today, but Chase Burns is pitching in the 12:40 game. So just
There you go.
for your viewers.
Oh, so we have to do the Pogies theory. Whoever wins the first one loses the second one.
second.
Unless
There we
they
go.
lose the first one, they could also lose the second.
second
It's like
one,
that's
yeah.
how. Yep.
yeah, that's how it works.
That's
bud.
how it works, bud.
Give me the Dallas Wings money line.
What is that?
That is WNBA
I was like,
basketball.
what is that? Hold on, WNBA
Yep. Dallas Wings
Dallas
money line. Paige Beckers.
Wings.
Oh.
That's tomorrow.
Is it?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I was about to say I was going
God,
to take
just
the under because they
give
were
me-
really having a
That's
ball
t-
out there.
That's tomorrow.
Give me the
It's not
Twins because
tonight.
they're going
It is
against Seth
tomorrow.
Lugo.
All right,
there you go.
so we're going Twins. All right.
And I will take. I do this every time. It seems to happen, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but give me Phillies
Phillies.
money line. Aaron Nola goes today.
There you go. Who did you take, Chrissy?
The Twins
And the
playing against
Twins.
Seth Lugo.
Twins. Let's see.
All right. So
What am I gonna
we're waiting
take
on
then?
Noah.
Let's see.
darts.
Dark.
God, there
How about
are
some table
there
tennis?
are no sports.
I'm seeing what's
happening.
live right now. A lot of tennis. They play it all year, every day, at any time.
And you play multiple times a day because and I'm going to tell you, it's getting scary, but I've started to figure out which ones are better than others, and I've started to make some money off
you
of
go.
them.
oh, now
I'm
you
gonna go-
you recognize the result with the name, but you have no clue what they look like.
Correct.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
Washington Mystics money line. WNBA.
WNBA Washington Mystics money line.
So
All
our
right.
parlay today, 5-leg parlay. Yankees money line, Athletics +1.5, Phillies money line, Twins money line, and Washington Mystics WNBA money line. That is going to be +1,268. That is $10 to win, $126.83. The Tingle & Co parlay today. So
SRM.
I'm gonna get you back even for football season, Mr. Funk.
Oh, no.
I've already literally the other day I went through all week 0 and week 1 lines. I already have a couple. That
remember what we talked about? We may have talked about it on the show, may not. I'm going to give you. So what do we bet each week? It's 20 games.
So I would do 12 bets, $20 a bet,
all right,
which is $240.
So the first week I'm going to give you $240.
Okay.
And we're going to see, and I'm going to follow yours. You're going to bet them, and then hopefully we run this thing out throughout the season.
Perfect. So I'll use that for my 12 bets, and then I also will do on the side. I'll have like ones you'll say like unlimited units where I'll throw like $100 down on one that I feel
play of the week.
Absurd. Like there's already one for week 1 that I'm gonna throw like $100 on that I love.
You know it already.
Tennessee State plus 50.5 against Georgia.
Georgia's never covered over 38.5.
I've made so much money on that every single year.
Can we bet it now?
Yeah, you can bet it now. That one I like.
He's 0-15.
Really? And one. There was one push, but it's 50.5.
50.5, yeah. I mean, that's a big number.
Of course, yeah.
That's week 1?
I really like Stanford plus 24.5 against Miami in week 1. It's on the West Coast, so cross-country travel for Miami. Stanford also plays in week 0. So they'll have a game under their belt. It's an 8 p.m. game, which is midnight for Miami.
Yeah.
So I like Stanford to cover that one.
Yeah, that's what Miami likes midnight.
Yeah, you're better off rather than playing them at noon. I mean,
100%.
And it's the start of the Andrew Luck era.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. I like that Stanford plays in week 0 as well, so they'll have a game under their belt.
What is Luck doing? He's not the coach, is he?
No, he's like the GM or something.
But didn't he not do that last year? I thought he was on the staff last year.
No, he has his turnover. He changed everything.
Oh, okay.
He got rid of the coach. He got rid of the quarterback. He brought in Davis Webb the third or something like that. That used to be in Indiana. I forget what he did, but Andrew Luck's got his fingerprints all over it. We'll see how smart he really is.
Man, I can't wait to come on the show and talk like football.
Give me
like I've never done
gambling.
Cannot wait.
My week 1, I'm give me LSU to cover.
Yep, that one.
Whatever. If they move up the line,
11 right now, isn't it?
10.5.
10.5.
Whatever it changes to, I don't care. LSU covers.
I think I can't wait for LSU to get the ball first
and go 3 and out and punt.
3 and out in the hyperspeed offense. And everybody, what the fuck? God damn it! I knew it.
Think about it. I mean, we shut Ole Miss down in the first 2 drives last year. They went 3 and out, 3 and out. And it was like, hey, this gimmicky offense don't work against
I think the Clemson defense is going to be pretty good too. Clemson offense is going to suck, but the defense.
Who's their quarterback? Do we even
Christopher
know?
Fazzina.
Where'd he come from?
He's been there for 3 years.
He was a 5-star coming out of high school. Like, got a lot of talent, but first start in Death Valley.
Yeah,
rocking Death Valley.
And supposedly there's
real tough.
Supposedly there's a quarterback competition with the true freshmen they added.
So
they keep saying that the freshman is like not highly rated coming out of high school. So
but
I don't know.
Dabo likes
if anything, that means Vazina's not that good.
That's what
that tells me.
No, when I talked to those Clemson guys, they were not confident in.
Yeah, that's not good.
The quarterback.
It'd be different if it was like a Faison Brandon or a Jared Curtis who was like a 5-star top 10 player. This guy was like a high 3-star, low 4-star.
They're also burnt because of what happened last year. Like they had similar to us, they had a really high prospect, really good quarterback going into the season.
Except he wasn't hurt.
He was just bad. Cade,
still went before.
Doesn't deliver,
Still went before Nuss in the draft.
Yeah,
he did.
It's crazy.
Because he can run.
When do we report for fall camp?
It has not been released yet, but White did some research last year, and usually fall camp's
5th, right?
It's the month before game 1, so August 5th would be next Wednesday.
You would think they know that right now, right? We haven't decided yet. We'll let our guys.
They know. They just haven't said.
They just haven't said. So do we know if practice? Y'all gonna be able to go to practice and give practice because they practice in the morning, right?
Like we have not heard any. We have not gotten times, dates.
I've heard that's his shtick too. Like during the season, they don't practice in the afternoon.
They practice in the morning. Well, and that's been the case the last couple of years with Kelly as well.
They didn't practice in the afternoon.
They did fall camp in the mornings.
No. I'm talking when school starts.
Oh yeah, no, it's same way, same thing. The past couple of years too.
Okay.
It's been since the first season of Kelly. They had it later around 11. Okay. But every year after that, it's been in the morning. So,
this will be the big talking point too if you continue to listen to local sports talk for LSU. A lot of it will be when we're going to get the. We don't know. We got to get the practice report. We don't know if we're going to let us go. We don't know. They build it up so much. Like it's either going to be a yes or a no.
Yeah.
And what you get to see. just enjoy because it might get taken away.
Right.
But it is something that, because you're so desperate to talk about it, you want to see it so badly that they just dangle it like a little carrot.
Yeah.
And it works. It makes it feel like it goes by much slower.
Yep.
But I don't know what he's going to do because Lane has done it differently than BK. BK lets you see everything.
Right. Yep.
Lane doesn't really let you see anything. So
Yep.
we'll see.
Yep.
I don't think he doesn't owe the media any favors.
It's not.
That's what it was used.
And
That's
I thought
how
it was.
BK used it. Was like, but I let you on to practice. Like,
I
don't
thought it
give
was
a fuck.
very nice.
You
what
suck.
Lane,
They're bad practice to watch a bad game.
I thought Lane was very nice in what he gave us in spring. Like to have those Saturdays where you got to go and you got to watch the entirety of practice, and there were rules about what you could write down or what you could report on, and some people just you have your own shorthand. You can say whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be interesting to see what fall camp looks like, and we'll find out hopefully in the next week.
There is a practice that I get invited to. I need to see that because I was going to say that would give us a better idea, but I don't see it in my calendar.
I think it's pretty safe to bet that it'll be the end of next week is when fall camp will begin.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we get access to that practice,
I get to go on August 22nd. So,
right before the season starts.
Yeah.
That's usually the last. So they usually do in Tiger Stadium.
Yeah.
Is that a Saturday?
That's a Saturday.
They usually do in Tiger Stadium 2 Saturdays before the game.
Oh, Baron Brown looks so good.
Did he ever?
That
was
practice.
our big note at the top of the notepad. Don't kick to 6.
No, they were doing fake kickoff returns. We were like, man, he's going to bring one back.
He did, though.
He
He got
I
one.
know.
Shout out Houston.
Last game of the year, right? Opening
That
kickoff.
was awesome.
Opening kickoff.
Never wrong, just early.
We
took a
knew it
while.
was going to
Should
happen.
have had one every game.
We should. You know what? We should have one every game.
I agree.
Who's going to return kickoffs this year? Is it Harlem Berry?
No.
I think that's who it is.
It might be.
It won't be him.
It might for punt. It's Winnie because he's the only one that can catch it right now.
Oh God.
Well, I think it's going to end up being Eugene.
We'll see. Yeah, if he doesn't muff, I mean, because he had probably the second most muffs.
What?
Muffet.
What you know about muff, boy?
No, it'll be interesting. I'm excited for fall camp to get started.
I can't wait.
Because technically,
There's so much to read and listen to.
Of
and
course.
I mean, for
And
you
talk
guys, it's
about.
even better.
Oh
Yeah, your
my
life's
gosh.
a lot better than y'all got
because
to-
my family. So I wasn't able to go to
Your what?
My family.
family.
There we go.
Our last beach trip was the week of the Rougarou golf tournament, so I opted out to
missed?
be at the golf tournament.
By the way, how
Had to work
disappointing
that
for the
week.
Rougarou didn't even make the
I know.
tournament this year. I'm very disappointed
I'm
in Casey
disappointed as well.
McKenzie.
Are you serious?
They didn't make
They didn't make the playoffs. I'm so disappointed in Casey. And Ronnie.
the fall off after winning a
How
national
hard
championship.
is
After
it to
winning
make
the
the tournament?
championship,
Like we need to be in the top what?
4. You have to be in the top 4.
They LSU
And
did.
where were
they
they?
LSU'd the whole
Yeah.
thing.
They're like 5 or 6 probably.
I don't really know. I hate to say that I don't really know, but
Because I don't
I
follow
stayed
the
up to
loser.
date and when they were playing, and there were a lot more losses than I anticipated, which is unfortunate. But
they had great sausage out there for
Did
us.
they win the
Great
game?
Pasta,
was
pasta
good.
line.
That's true.
Did
The
they
food
end up
was
winning
good.
the game we went to?
yes,
I don't know.
Okay, good.
I think I went to the casino.
But I skipped that vacation. So my parents have booked another beach trip so that I can go on it, and for us to leave next Wednesday, August 5th.
So who's leading the show next Wednesday?
We don't do them.
I
when he's
don't think
gone.
I'm going to the beach.
Oh, you're not.
I think I'm gonna have to tell them I can't go
because
again
of football
fall
practice.
camp.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mom was not happy yesterday when I brought.
Oh, you
her
brought
up.
it up already?
do you need me to go in your proxy? I'll
They-
go hang out with the family.
They
Who are
finished-
you?
They
Noah.
finished
The
one
fill-in.
spot out. They were 5th out of 7 teams, 1 spot out of the playoffs.
Ah, I
They
hate
were-
that
man.
for him.
So disappointing.
They were like 9.5 games back off first, and looks like 5 games back off of 4th. So they weren't even
last
close.
year we won a
really. championship.
I mean, we got complacent.
It's tough.
man.
It's
tough to
it's tough to
repeat.
follow up. Tough to
So
repeat.
the
Lost
30, 30
5
What is
to-
the 30-30-30 club signify?
So that is the inception of this show, actually.
Oh, okay.
When we worked for on our past show, when the original handoff of the responsibilities were taking place, Lloyd and myself, and Christian was there every now and again, the last 30 minutes of every show we would get.
Okay.
And so we then dubbed it the 30-30-30 Club, which is in reference to, I was watching a game, like a basketball game one day, and they said this little tidbit at the end of it. They were like, you can be part of the 30-30-30 Club, which is the players that only get in when you're up by 30, down by 30, or for the last 30 seconds.
Okay.
And so we were the
Now we're the
guys that
30.
got
That's
to
how we
host
felt,
it
yeah.
for the last 30 minutes, and so we were the 30-30-30 Club.
I love I think the best part of the whole thing is
You and Christian.
Christian.
100%.
Yes, as my understudy.
And I love how small because they've made me and you the same height.
Yes.
Shout out Hunter Hall, and then Christian is accurately sized.
I mean, I look so much like myself. Charles doesn't look like
He
himself.
does not look
I
like
don't
Charles.
even know if that's Charles.
It is Charles.
It is Charles.
I
'Cause
did.
Hunter sent me a
Yeah.
sent me a message that said number 41 signifies that he was the 41st person. He didn't make the cut for
the
the
top 40 donors?
which he
That's
did.
funny.
Dubbed him
that is
41,
funny.
But
which
he
is
looks like a
great.
young Lee Corso to me.
It
Yeah,
does.
it doesn't look like him at all.
It wouldn't be too far off Charles if the hair wasn't gray.
Yeah.
But other than
the
that,
41 thing is fucking
It's
hilarious.
hilarious.
That is awesome.
But Christian is the best.
it is,
I mean,
yeah,
it's like
100%. Christian and John Eads are as perfect of a depiction as you can
Wyatt's
do.
pretty good too.
John
Yeah,
Eads
Wyatt.
looks perfect, and Christian looks like what Christian looks like in real life.
And
If you've not met Christian in person, that is how small he is.
That is.
They made Lloyd look like the head of a punk band.
Hell
Like-
yeah, brother.
Like Lloyd doesn't look like Lloyd at all. It's hilarious.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, boys, I got to get to the office.
They really hit on everybody in that.
They nailed
Except for Charles. Except for Charles.
Except
So,
for Charles. That's
you
okay.
boys have a
the
great
41 is
is-
great.
is-
Yeah,
the 41's awesome.
So, all right, well,
Thank you very much.
let's win some money tonight.
Let's go, Mr.
Let's do
Fun.
it.
Got to sponsor this trip to Lake Charles for my boys.
Let's
That's
go.
right.
yeah.
Can't wait.
Hell
Watch
yeah.
the LSU basketball.
How do we get Christian's phone fixed?
We do need to figure that out. It's
Well, I have to
ruining,
call
it is
Apple. I
ruining
got it.
my
I
life.
got him on. I've been working with Apple.
Yeah,
I've been
Charles had to go out that door too.
I can't stand a green bubble.
I've been
I
working.
hate it.
I've been working with Apple on it. All right, I'm trying to get it fixed. They were supposed to call me. They said 24 hours on Friday. I called them on Friday. They said, "All right, it'll be fixed in 24 hours." They
24
said,
hours.
It send you.
Well,
They sent me an
now-
email, and now it's. So I got to call them today.
Well, now anything that's green on my phone doesn't get sent to my laptop. So
Nice.
now there's like just chunks of texts missing
Yep.
on my laptop.
I tried
in
to
my
kick him
messages,
out
which
of all of
sucks.
them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it didn't matter.
We should just not have him in the group chat
I
until he
tried that.
fixes it. Like, that is what the fix should be.
No, he should not be allowed to be a part of anything we do until he gets there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree.
No more
Like that,
lunch.
like you heard that trip to Lake Charles to State LaBerge and go to the LSU
Yeah.
McNeese scrimmage. Not for you.
This is getting a little. Y'all's true colors are coming out here. Y'all are. This is deeper than green text messages, fellas.
No, it's green
No,
text
I'll get the
messages.
fuck up and leave. All right.
You're not even on the
Okay.
screen.
Go ahead.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Throw this podium at you, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
Just make sure you cover the right side of your neck when you get up.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. Is it still red?
No.
Yeah.
No.
See, I told you it was.
It looks
scratching
like you
myself.
had a date with Puka Nakua.
Did he? What did he do? Poo on somebody?
No.
What?
That was a bite.
Is that what
That
you?
was a-
Bite. That's what it was.
Yeah, two different things.
him
Well,
last night.
Odell's known for the Cleveland Steamer.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why he wanted to play there
That's
so
why I
bad.
was. You
The
know,
Browns?
Rams receivers can't. Got mixed up in my head there.
Yep. They look alike. Let's do a little LSU trivia and then go 13
Yes,
for 13.
I love doing this.
It's the only reason you come to the show.
Yeah, pretty much.
That and he's hoping for lunch every day.
No, I'm not hungry anymore.
Okay.
The burger killed me yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then I had to eat light for dinner and piss me off.
I had a lemon butter chicken
Oh, that
with
sounds
rice to
delightful.
replace the grits at
Oh,
Walk-Ons
yes.
last night.
I do love a good rice.
Yep. And I had a couple of Diet Cokes.
There you
and I
go.
wore a shirt. Shout out to my mom, got me a shirt
I love
when I
Diet Coke.
returned from Tampa. Oh my gosh,
There
that's
it is.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
And it said, I need a fridge cig, and it was a pack of cigarettes, but they were Diet Cokes instead.
That is legitimate.
And the server was like, what can I get you to drink? And I was like,
Give me a fridge cig.
read the
There
shirt,
you
read
go.
the shirt, ma'am.
Yeah, then he's like, oh, you do meth too?
Nice.
So I know what a fridge sig is for a worker
Yeah.
in the restaurant business.
Come on.
I'm gonna go get you a fridge sig out the back fridge,
Out the big cooler.
and they smoke crack in the bathroom and get caught, and they have to get fired, and they don't know what to do with the rest of the day. Apply for jobs.
Yeah.
Put
For
that
next
crack to
gig.
good use.
Oh, boy.
Because I would be upset if that happened to me.
What?
If I got all dosed up for work and then
Oh.
got fired. It's like, well, I did the
Now I
crack
gotta
to
do something.
dishes.
Yeah.
And now I can only think about doing dishes. And so I'm going to do the dishes. You're going to have to kick me out of here.
Yeah. Make me leave.
But yeah, I'm doing dishes.
Is there anything in that Alani that's upside down on the table?
Yeah, it's full.
Oh,
It's been upside down
I
there for
know.
a long time.
for quite a while.
I fell in and out of love with the energy drinks.
I've been into the Bloom energies lately.
I've seen that. I see your greedy little
This
hands
one
go
right
for
here?
it, but I won't
So would
go
you
off
need to
the
go get
camera.
one of these?
That's
Yeah.
so zesty of you.
This one's delicious.
Oh.
In my first appearance versus LSU as an opposing coach, I almost beat you with a QB who went for 29 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception.
This was before Hugh Freeze. Was it Brian Harsin? Well, no. 2020, because I think of the 2022 Auburn game.
With Robbie Ashford?
Yeah, was that Hugh Freeze or Brian Harsin?
That was Harsin.
That wouldn't have been Harsin's first. How many years did he coach at Auburn?
2, 3, 2. He got kind of. It was quick.
I know it was quick, but did he was that his first?
Did we play Auburn in 21?
Yeah, that was the Bo Nix game.
The Bo Nix game. God,
but that was Malzahn, I want to say.
I don't remember.
I remember that was a BJ Ojulari game.
It was.
Get him to the ground.
Tackle him. That was the Keyshawn Booty game. That was the greatest throw of Max Johnson's career.
Oh, and
I don't hate the Brian Harsin guess here.
That's the only one I can think of. I can't think of another game that we almost lost where a quarterback played that badly.
Well, I was thinking of Nicholls State. It probably would be almost beat.
Oh, you're talking about 24?
Yeah, Guggenheim and
freaking Guggenheim.
They definitely did.
LSU should have offered him.
Shout out. How do you spell his name? Brian?
Harsin.
Yep.
I don't know if it's.
My career record versus LSU as an assistant and head coach is 4-8, but those numbers could easily be flipped.
So,
he's been an assistant coach and a head coach.
Could it be Will Muschamp?
It could be.
That's not a bad guess at all.
Because I feel like there was like a 2013 game, I want to say, against Florida.
Oh, was this with Felipe Franks?
No, it was before Felipe Franks, I want to say. But it was a game. There was a game. It was like 17.
Oh, could it also be?
Oh, I don't know what happened there.
I'm trying to think. When did Sam Pittman get the Arkansas job?
Oh, that's not a bad shout.
And then the
13-10 game.
Yeah,
that's actually a good guess.
Actually,
I love a good late night
Waffle
diner
House.
where unhinged violence can break out at 3 a.m.
Pete Golding?
Taco Bell isn't a
Taco Bell
diner, but good guess.
this is Waffle House.
God,
I thought that would be Sam Pittman again. I would have put him in again.
Dang.
No, I literally read this and I was like, oh, it's Sam
Pittman.
I didn't think you put him.
God, I felt good about Sam Pittman.
So I don't know how this would be Muschamp.
Who loves Waffle House? Who has been? Because this is Waffle House.
Where's Waffle House founded?
Atlanta.
In Arkansas, they talked about. They literally asked the Arkansas players about Waffle House.
Yeah,
at
they
media
did.
days.
They did at media days. Is it the coach now?
Georgia.
Yeah, he did ask the offensive lineman about Waffle House. Shout out Leo Haggerty, man.
Legend.
Gotta have him on the show. I miss him.
Fuck yeah, I miss him.
I don't.
Who was the coach before Sam Pittman in Arkansas?
Chad Morris.
Who's the coach after him?
Ryan Silverfield. Did Chad Morris? What was the? Didn't LSU beat Arkansas in like 2020 with TJ Finley?
Yeah.
And Felipe Franks was the quarterback then, but I don't think he
had more than 29 passing
yards.
yards. Because that game was like 27-20.
Let's check the chat.
Petrino, says Messina.
I guess it could be
Petrino.
I'm just trying to think, what's the game?
I mean, I'm thinking Arkansas is what's on my mind. So
what's the game
it's
that
Arkansas.
he had a 29...
I don't know. That doesn't feel like a
29
good old
yards.
Petrino offense to me. We can try it. Let's send
try
Bob,
it like
Bob Petrino in there.
No, not Bob.
Bobbert.
Bobo. Bobby. Bobbin.
I love this bit.
My only Heisman winner beat LSU and later became a first-round NFL draft pick.
Is it Gene Chizik?
But that's... I guess, yeah, his only Heisman winner would be Cam
That's
Newton.
the only thing I have no idea what any.
We
of
can
the
try
other
Gene.
Well, wait. Let me think on it because Heisman's. There's a lot of coaches that LSU's played,
Tim
or it
Tebow.
should narrow it down.
When was Johnny?
Kevin
he never beat
Sumlin.
LSU.
Yeah, he never beat Manziel. Never beat LSU.
It says almost beat.
Yeah, but I don't think his first.
But
Well,
my
I guess-
only Heisman winner beat LSU.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I would have guessed Petrino again because Petrino. Well, no, Lamar didn't beat LSU. Lost to LSU.
Houston Nutt.
Who did he have that was a Heisman winner?
I guess Gene Chizik would have to be the guess.
But
I guess
when
McFadden
did
never
they-
won.
McFadden didn't win.
But did Gene Chizik coach against LSU 12 times?
Maybe as an assistant.
Who was he?
Where was he
where
an
was he
assistant at?
before Auburn?
I only know Gene Chizik
From
because of
Auburn.
Cam Newton.
Yes, me as well.
Who was their coach before that? At Auburn.
No idea.
Was it what's the senator? The guy who's
Yeah,
running-
Tommy
Tuberville.
Tuberville.
Let's
Let's go through the Heismans.
Tommy Tuberville could have been, because he had. I guess Cadillac and Ronnie didn't win it. Didn't win the Heisman.
No, Ronnie didn't win it. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, it's not Urban. Tebow.
Hunter
Sam
says Gene was
Bradford.
at Iowa State and Texas.
See, but we didn't play those teams. So, and Chizik was only at Auburn for a couple of years before he got fired.
This is a good one.
Yeah,
this is a good one. Did Will
God, I felt
Muschamp-
so good about Sam Pittman, dude.
Me too.
Oh, I thought we had it. I thought we nailed it.
Will Muschamp was at Florida, South Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
and he was an assistant for
He's been an assistant everywhere.
everyone.
It's not. It's definitely not Spurrier. He beat the shit out of LSU at Florida,
Yeah.
didn't he?
And he's not 4-8 against LSU.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
say. He was better than 4-8. But he had. I'm just trying to think of coaches that had Heisman winners
It could have been Will. I don't. Yeah.
that played against LSU. That's the thing. Is the
Muschamp
Heisman
didn't have a
winner-
Heisman winner though, did he?
That's what I'm saying. Does
It has to. We'll just try Gene Chizik. There's another. Don't we get one more clue?
Yeah, you get one more.
Okay.
Yeah,
The fifth one is it'll give it away pretty
Right,
easily.
right.
So I want to get it before that.
Is that how you spell it?
I don't think so, but I really don't.
I have
know
no
how to use it.
clue
I
how
think
to
you're
spell
right.
it.
I feel like that's right.
It is.
I'm retired and share a similar nickname to a recent LSU
JD?
starting quarterback.
Andy Dalton.
Nuss Bus. Gus Bus? Is it Gus Malzahn?
They call him Gus Bus.
Who was his Heisman winner?
It
He
must
didn't
have
have
been.
one.
Was it Cam because he was an assistant there?
That's what I was trying to think. Like, does that count
I think
as?
it's Gus. Yeah, it's got to be Gus Bus.
So his first game was that the 2013 game where we were the only team that beat Auburn?
Yes.
35-21?
That was his team, yeah.
It is Gus Malzahn.
We were up 35-0 in that game. I'm pretty sure.
With Nick Marshall and Trey Mason.
He only had 29 yards?
Passing is crazy. We gotta hold on. Now
Wow.
I also don't understand the.
I mean,
love a good late night diner.
I guess he's talking
I also
about,
don't understand who his Heisman winner is.
It's got to be Cam as the offensive coordinator.
But that's no. That's bullshit.
Oh, Carter the Power. Glad you guys are enjoying it. We're trying. That was good. That was a good
That
one,
was a
Carter.
good one.
Yeah,
That one
was your
just
best
got
one.
me.
Yeah, we
No,
had-
it's just I didn't
That's
understand.
bullshit.
Because I'm stupid. I'm thinking
Yeah.
the Heisman winner has to count for
The head coach.
as a head
Right,
coach.
right.
He got us.
that's
That
the
was
thing,
no.
I
This
didn't
was the
think
best
about
one,
that.
like because we've done a pretty good job with most of these.
Auburn versus.
And that was the first one he really
LSU.
kind of stumped us with.
2013. Oh no, I bet it's 2012 because that game was like 12-10. LSU won at Auburn, I think. I think that's the game that it's referencing because there's no way Nick Marshall only had 224
Because the
in this
2013 game was the Jeremy Hill game, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
that's the one they went to the
Yeah,
Natty
yeah,
that
yeah,
year.
yeah,
We were the
yeah,
only
yeah.
team that beat them.
Yeah.
Well, in the regular season.
What year did they dog walk us?
2014.
14. That's what it was.
Bad.
I know. I remember,
That one was
remember
tough.
it well.
Well, wait. This says
was
Keel
that?
Frazier had 97 passing yards. So was it? Wait.
They definitely didn't almost beat LSU in 2011.
Oh, my laptop died.
Man, that was a good one.
Shout out Carter. That was a good one.
Fuck, I love these.
I want another one.
I do want another one.
Was it Clint Mosley? Was he the quarterback?
He was the quarterback at
I
a
don't
certain
remember
point.
him.
So Malzahn was it? Yeah. So when was he an assistant?
I do not remember
coach?
this 2014 game
He
at
was
all.
the OC for Cam, and he should have gotten the job, but they gave it to Chiswick instead. Then he left.
41-7. Oh my god. I forgot about that game.
But so my
I think I had
thing
soccer,
is, so
I
wait,
didn't watch it at all.
Arkansas versus LSU.
Oh, look,
in
he says scroll
2000.
down a bit and it'll reveal the game. Like on the website. It gives you all the pieces.
41-7 is brutal.
In Gus's first Bayou Bengals battle was as Arkansas offensive coordinator in 2006. His last 3 losses in 2017, 18, and 19 were by average 2.6 points. The Gus Butts spent 15 years coaching high school ball in Arkansas, and he loves Waffle House. So that was the Arkansas. We knew there was an Arkansas tie. Waffle House is an Arkansas thing.
Yeah, he was a Hall of Fame
Shout out.
head coach at Arkansas.
Holy crap! They literally did almost beat us, and their quarterback was 3 of 17 for 29 yards. Darren McFadden had 33 passing yards, but McFadden had a $182 on the ground, and Felix Jones had a $137.
Yeah, why would you?
Peyton Hillis had?
Why would you
Holy
ever?
fuck?
Why would you ever ponder passing?
Yeah, was
Peyton
it,
Hillis wasn't in this game, or
Was it-
he doesn't have any stats at
was
least.
it Casey Dick?
Casey Dick. Holy! How do you score 26 points on 30 yards passing?
Why do you even
ran-
ponder
they-
passing?
Why do you ponder passing?
Why do
Well,
you
I mean,
even
yeah, when
ponder
you have
hand it
that.
off?
This
Yeah.
is the Wildcat.
Yeah, literally.
No, the
Hey,
penalty-
Run McAfee.
Yeah, nice. It was the Wild Hog then.
Yeah, my dad
Get
talks
it?
about
Run
that.
Randall?
We just couldn't stop him.
The Baton Rouge Runaroo.
What year is that?
Ruben Rundle.
Foster's Smoro.
Oh,
Nice.
chicken. Wait, I thought about this while we were doing the show. Chicken Reuben Blue.
Stupid.
That's pretty
Not
fucking
your best.
Yeah.
No, that
Not
was
your
good.
best.
Alfredo Blue.
Okay. Hey, okay. All right, let me think.
Yeah, let me get a couple more going.
Come on, lock in, Chrissy. You got this. You can do this.
Tory a la Carter.
I like
That
that.
was a good one.
I like
That
that.
was a good one. God, I'm trying to think. This is terrible content. We're all thinking about LSU food combinations.
Oh, yeah.
Clyde Edwards Eclair.
Yeah.
That
was
was
a good
good. Bro.
Henry
yeah.
Scones Jr.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Got you, man. Thanks, man.
Dude, that was a W. All right.
Will Campbell soup.
I was just thinking of soup.
Oh, Tyrann Misu.
Yeah.
Yes, look at us.
Hell yeah.
Early.
Because it is Tyrann Matthew. Tyrann Misu.
Yeah.
We suck.
We do suck. That is awesome.
Should we go 13 for 13?
We should go 13 for 13.
Gosh, I
On
love the
restaurant
fucking,
names?
I love the trivia game, man.
Power Hour. Carter says Gus went to Waffle House often after Auburn home wins. Tomorrow's a deep cut too. We're ready for tomorrow. Wyatt's chomping at the bit over
I
there.
know. I want more. I didn't know that he went to Waffle House after wins. I should know that.
Lloyd Boysenberry.
Nice.
Nice. Hell yeah.
There's
he's
something
cooking
there
one.
with Morris Claiborne. There's something there. I know there's something there.
Oh, do you? It's nice watching your brain actually work. I'm trying to think of other. You could just say Ron Cooks.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a good one.
Skylar Green Beans.
Yeah.
Yes.
Patrick Pattison.
Oh.
Oh. And you could do what's the patty from
Krabby Patty.
SpongeBob? Krabby Patty.
Not real food.
All right. Let's see.
Tight end, safety, guard, linebacker.
Well, you also have running back.
Oh yeah.
So now we need to see here. So I think.
Who did that?
Me. Sorry.
Disgusting.
That's why, man.
Absolutely vile. Let's see. Slice, smash, drop, and backhand.
Sucker shit.
Oh, that's tennis.
Tennis. You've got,
No, because there's
there's
guard
also
too.
guard.
I do think that is OKC.
Oklahoma City.
What?
OKC.
I don't even get it.
That's what you said. You said OKC.
That's not what I meant, though.
I know it's not what you. That's the point.
You're a loser.
Idiot. Good job, Lloyd.
Thanks.
Bad job, Wyatt.
Oh,
Do a
point,
Reuben-
is it points maybe? No.
Just a Reuben sandwich.
This is a Reuben sandwich, Randall.
Oh, wrestling reverse, safety, 2-run homer, layup. 2 points.
2 points. Oh, you know that wrestling reversal's 2 points.
Trey Segura, you're fucked, dude.
That's right. I got it on the trivia game.
It's got to be like
Let's see.
Witten and I don't know.
Jason Witten and Jeff Conine.
See,
I guess maybe it's tight end, guard, running back, linebacker.
What's Jason Witten doing on there?
I was thinking heavyweight is LB, linebacker
is LB.
running back is RB.
Tight end is TD.
Oh, Joe Burrito.
Fuck.
That's good,
That was
Cajun.
really good. That was really good, Cajun. Good job. Because Joe's easy to get the low-hanging fruit of, like, cup of Joe and the other Joe. Like, let's go smoke a Joe. That's Joe Burrito's really fucking good.
Nice. You got the seal of approval.
Seal of approval.
Name of the day.
There you go.
Name of the
He
day.
doesn't just hand
Cajun.
those out.
No, he doesn't.
Ashton stamps of approval.
There you go. Not a food.
But could eat it.
but
You do
good.
lick it.
9,
Did like that
10,
one.
1, 8. End zone, heavyweight, co-9, Witten. End zone ends in 1, heavyweight ends in 8, co-9 ends in 9, Witten ends in 10.
Oh, yeah.
Baloney Stevens.
You're good at seeing those.
Like Jacoby Stevens?
Yep.
Okay. Didn't really do it for
That
me.
one's just off the top of the dome. I wasn't thinking about that one hard. I've been really thinking about Morris Claiborne and
Lemon and Herb Tyler chicken.
I can't believe it's not booty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Morris Veal Claiborne.
It could be, like, Kayshawn Boudin. Boudin.
Nice. Kayshawn Boudin.
Jordan Tyson chicken. and
Or it could be
same
queso
player.
booty. No. You need the end. The end. Kayshawn. Queso.
It's a fun game to play.
That is a good one.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
no.
we'll make that on our website.
that was good. I like that.
Trent Caraway's Twitter got hacked.
Oh,
He
God.
just sent the DM. Hey, quick favor. I'm in the running to coast a major podcast event with Spotify and Google. The classic
Lemon
hacked.
and Herb Tyler chicken. That's good.
That is a good one.
Shout out Glimmer.
Trent Caraway got hacked. Rip.
Oh, man.
See, it's kind of tough once you go through the good ones.
No, yeah, it is tough.
That's tough. T-Bone A-Bear. Yep.
Easy.
What was yours?
Tabob.
Tabob was good. That's actually name
I
of the
love
day.
Tabob.
Joe Burrito is really good. Tabob is really good.
I love Tabob. Because you have to be a fucking idiot to think
Yeah.
Tabob. Nice, dude. Fucking landed that plane.
You have one in your mind right now.
Bone Appa. There's a name there.
Cleat.
Who's
It's not a
Cleat?
name, but it's a...
No, Bone Appa. There's a name there we're missing.
T Bob Abear.
Bon Appetit Seaton.
Bon appetit, Bob.
Bone Appa Etling. Bone Appa.
Etling. Nice.
Bone Appa. Come on, man. Give me a name.
Seaton.
Zack Cheeseburger.
There you go. There you go. Bone Appa Seaton. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. There's a better. There's one in there that fits perfectly.
Bonappa, Jimmy Keene.
Lasagna Landry.
Nice.
That is
Berry on brown sugar.
Nice.
Nice.
Cajun's gotten it.
okay.
Oh,
Eli
Gage
Apple's
Evans,
too
Eli
fucking
Apple. How
easy.
about you shut up?
Hey, how about you add something to it?
More like Eli Apple Pie.
Yeah, something. Do something to it.
Bonapple teeth.
Oh,
Eli Apple teeth.
Collage cobbler. That was good.
Yeah.
That was a funny one last
I
week.
forgot about
We
collage
forgot about that
cobbler.
one.
Seth Rogen. And then, I don't know his name, but he was in that new Harry Potter show.
It wasn't Snape.
No, it's not Alan Rickman. Never mind, man.
Terrible joke.
Fuck.
You take it seriously, and then you realize something else.
Yeah. I need to stop taking you seriously.
Never take him seriously.
No.
Bonappa Paul Dietzel.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
That one was really bad. Bonappa Dietzel.
Boris Veal Claiborne's good.
Yeah. Trying to think of one with Burt Jones.
Terrace Marshmallow.
Yeah.
Russell Shepard's pie.
Tommy Casserola.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh, you are the worst.
Oh, hell yeah. That was awesome.
Tommy Casserola.
Tommy Casserola. Name of the day. Bob and Tommy Casserola are pretty good.
Who did he live with?
He lived in Chrissy's apartment. Lived with Burt Jones. I can't think of someone for Burt.
Burt Inge Jones.
Burt, yeah. Trades, green eggs, and ham.
Yeah.
Ask my dad
really
about
good,
the 7 discussion.
That's good.
About how they're putting Burt Jones with 7 up there. He says he thinks they're just going to do what you said. They're just going to put 7 up there for Tyron.
Yeah, see,
and
I don't. Yeah.
I was like, I just don't think they're going to put 7 up there multiple times in the stadium, but maybe they will. That's
They
what my dad
have
thot.
to.
My
Yeah,
dad's the smartest guy I know. That's what
Because
he
you
said,
can't
so.
not put.
No, I agree. I agree.
Oh man.
I don't know this other guy's name, so
We got 98 people thinking about this right now.
this is awesome. But I do know Seth Rogen is that's his hair and his beard.
I don't know that other guy either.
After helping the Ravens, this 3 times Pro Bowl wide receiver got traded from Baltimore to San Francisco in the offseason. Was it Torrey Smith?
Yeah, it's Torrey Smith. Shout out to him. He had a great fantasy performance the day after his sister died.
That's what he was thinking about.
I think it's RREY, maybe. Yeah, there it is.
From?
Oh, who got? It's Anquan Bolden.
It is Anquan Bolden.
Gosh dang it! Unbelievable that the name pops in my head. The second I see that red, I go, Anquan. I got traded mid-season from the Rockets to the. I believe he went. To, I believe he got. Oh, it's either the Pistons or the Knicks. I think it's the Pistons. Because he went from the Magic. Went from Raptors, Magic, Rockets. I know he was on the Pistons at one point. He ended with the Spurs trying to ring chase and lost to LeBron in 2013. But I can't remember. So for some reason I remember seeing him with a Knicks jersey on. But I know for sure
I know he was a Piston.
he was a Piston.
Too, and it felt sad.
This isn't Philly,
And
huh?
I don't think he would choose the Pistons.
No, you got traded. You got
So let's go Pistons here.
Bryan Cranston, Seth Rogen.
Oh, dang
Bryan.
it.
God, we're going
Jesus!
over. Let's get rolling.
That's not
That's
Bryan
not
Cranston.
Bryan Cranston.
Might as well just.
Well, let's see if
Just
we can go
let's just go
over.
all red. Yeah.
Yeah. Should we just go like worst answers possible?
Oh, Seth Rogen.
All right, where's
Nice,
Poge?
nice.
Where's Poge?
NHL.
Wrong answers only?
Yeah.
I mean, we have no chance with this one.
Fucking Penguins. Pretty sure.
Penguins are in the East.
Send it.
This is the Seattle Supersonics.
Harold Porkins. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Easy,
good.
yeah.
You could even extend Harold Porkins to Harold Porkins.
Oh, this is LaPlace.
Nice.
Yeah. Laplace?
Yep.
They don't have it.
Oh, what the fuck? I drive past Laplace every
That
day.
is not Laplace.
Yeah, obviously.
Louisville?
Well, wait, east of... No. I
LaGuardia.
think it would be Louis. Wait, I know this.
Do-si-do.
Yeah, we know.
Oh no, I don't like these actually.
DJ Pickle.
DJ
These
Pickle. Yeah.
oatmeal.
We're losing the plot.
Is
We
they have
are.
coconut? No, this isn't the coconut.
No,
These
this
are
is
do-si-dos.
Peanut butter delights.
These are do-si-dos.
No, it's not peanut butter delight.
There we go. Good job,
The fat
Lloyd.
man strikes me down.
Oh, King of Queens.
Yeah.
Now we're hot.
Let's go on a roll here, boys.
Let's make the playoffs.
Let's go. Matthew McConaughey did not return for this 2015 sequel.
DJ
film starring
Pickle,
Shane
hell
Tatum,
yeah.
You know, Kevin Nash. Oh, Magic Mike.
Oh, yeah.
XXL.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
a
sequel. It's a sequel. We sucked at it.
We're all distracted.
I am Sasha Fierce.
Oh,
Sasha Grey.
Sasha Grey.
She's an actor.
We used all of our brain power on the LSU
we
trivia.
did.
And we
No, and
just-
the sandwich game.
Yeah,
Food game.
we lost the
sandwich
plot.
game.
Lost.
It's all right.
the
I don't care.
plot.
I'm still thinking about LSU players' names.
Who is this?
I have no idea. Never listened to this album before.
Oh, how about
go back to NFL and give me Anquan Bolden.
How about a little Croc Mansour sandwich?
Oh.
Okay.
Mansour's on the Boulevard.
It'd be a croque Mansour.
That's what I said.
Yeah, not Mansour. We said it's like, ooh, French it up.
Yeah, but it's Mansour.
But a lot of people call it Mansour.
Well, whatever. But okay, whatever.
Because that would be a good one.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Croque Mansour.
You're
Sounds real.
the worst.
Thanks.
Oh.
Who do you think it is?
Anquan Bolden.
Yeah.
Show me those right answers. Was it the Knicks for T-Mac?
Or the Grizzlies.
It was Eastern Conference.
I can't believe they didn't have
Tre'Davious
Laplace.
White Cheddar. Good.
Tre'Davious White.
Give me a name that rhymes with hole.
Hole?
Yeah.
Donut hole.
Minute Bowl.
Okay. LSU.
It was the Knicks. Gosh dang it. What was that one?
Sabres.
Hmm.
It was Louisville.
We spelled it wrong? So I got it right.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I spelled it Louisville.
Nice.
Louis.
Lewis? Who's the other actor?
Jude Law.
That's what his name is. We got that one right. Good.
Derek Serial.
Good one. Derek Curiel.
Oh.
Seriel.
I was thinking of Stingley.
Yeah. What was this one? Was the right answer?
Yeah, Magic Mike second too.
Okay. And then this was...
Beyonce.
Okay. Appreciate you guys.
She's gonna be my fiance.
We'll be back tomorrow morning, 8-ish a.m. live. Tingle and Co.
Justin Crawfish Vincent. Hell yeah. Catch the curveball.
He said I might.
The
He
roll
said I
I
might
never
never
stop.
stop.
That's how it felt.
That's it. That's how you do it. We appreciate you guys. We'll be back tomorrow morning live. Tingle and Co.
Caden Durham.
That's just his name. Fucking Durham.
Durham.
Harlem Berries.
Yeah.
Harlem Raspberry Slushy.
Uh huh.
With nerds in it.